What's happening, man? It's TapN No CapN. You feel me? It's your boy, the comment, KHAN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal Debates. Catch me on What It Sound Like podcast, where you get your best reviews and interviews. Catch me on the BLERD Cartel. You know we doing well. And then, yeah, man, catch us here on BLERD Proof Entertainment on TapN No CapN. Well, basically, if you're BLERD and you've seen it, then what's your opinion? You know what I'm saying, Jude?
What's happening, man? You know, another one like the other one, man. It's your boy Straw Hat Joofy. Make it do what it doofy. We back in this thing for episode, I think 13 or 12, man, for TapN No CapN on BLERD Approved Entertainment. Man, you can find me here, there, and everywhere else like air. You feel me? I'm on Instagram under the same handle, Straw Hat Joofy. You can catch me on Universal Debaters group on Facebook, debating some good shit from animes, comics, to movies, to games. You feel me? And we live, baby. This our guest right here, BMT, man, back with another one. Y'all have seen him before.
This is gonna be a good one. I really like these guys. Grow on you. These two, these two grow on me. Yeah. They got me literally. I broke 2 laws just to speed home for these two, but I'll do it.
Don't put that on us. Don't put that on us. No.
I will do what I gotta do for the culture. I do what I have to do for the culture. All right.
Go speed racer.
Hey, listen, man. I turned on my headlights to get past the police. Better right back on. Hey, but yeah, I'm definitely here. BMT Business Minded Talk. Definitely here. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, and also on the radio. I'm definitely I enjoy doing conversations, gaming, and a whole assortment of stuff. But we're definitely here today. I'm just a guest with my homies. So let's get it cracking.
Yes, sir, man. And with that being said, man, today's episode, man, is a little different from the normal stuff we do. You know what I mean? It's not really nerd, it's not really gaming, but more about what's going on in the society that we live in today, outside of all this comic book, nerd, anime, cartoon watching stuff. You feel me? There are still real things going on in the world that we feel like we should address as well. So, you feel me? Today's episode, man, is going to be a topic of hot topics. You feel me? Current news. The shit that's shitting around today. We got Coach Prime from JSU to CU. You feel me? That's Jackson State to Colorado. If y'all don't know, is he a sellout or was it a wise decision? Is it Coach Prime or Coach Sellout? We also got my girl Miner's release, WNBA star for Merchant of Death. You feel me? Was it a wise move or a jackass move? You feel me? And we also dropped in a last minute thing, you feel me, which is going to be about my boy, R. Kelly. Well, he ain't my boy no more. Let me rephrase
that. You're right, him.
R. Kelly just dropped a new album today, man. It's 13 songs. And we're gonna get y'all opinions. I think that's what we're gonna.
How's this nigga still dropping albums?
How niggas ain't never dropped albums from jail?
Carter dropped the album from jail. Mac Dre dropped the album from jail.
Tupac.
You know what? You're right. You know what? Niggas somehow are still dropping albums in jail. In prison, you know what? I'm gonna have to go home. I gotta go watch goddamn Empire with Lucas making beats in prison and shit. Go ahead, R. Kelly.
Shout out to Lucius Lyon, bro. But no, I think since that's something like we ain't gonna dwell on it too long, you feel me? It's just something that randomly came up today as we was prepping for this episode, man. So we gonna just discuss a little bit. I just want a quick question. It's gonna be a quick TapN No CapN situation. We're not gonna dwell on it too much because it's a very catchy topic, and we got 2 other ones already. But like, you feel me? Is y'all slapping this new album? Like slapping it, not going to listen to it one time and just hearing what he had to say like I did, or is y'all gonna slap R. Kelly like y'all slapped R. Kelly before or is y'all passing up on this album, bro? Please let me know. Con, I'm gonna start with you, man.
Tap or cap?
You tap it in, that's gonna slap it like it was R. Kelly from back in the day. You don't see nothing wrong with it.
I don't see that.
Are you gonna give it one listen and hear what he admitting to, or are you gonna go on about your day? What you doing?
BMT.
I mean, he still is the king. Is he still the king of R&B? Does he still have the crown?
I don't know. I think he got a coup d'etat. I think he was a coup d'etat off of technicality, my boy.
You know what? Listen, I mean, I've heard some pretty fire ass albums drop from prison. I don't know. I have to know what this nigga gotta say. Like, I don't know. Like, is he gonna like? Bitches love jail nigga. They like that jail nigga, and so I'm pretty curious on how this shit gonna go. So, I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm gonna listen to it. You know, if this nigga can still get pussy while he in prison, I mean, shit. It's R. Kelly, so goddamn it, fuck.
I don't know what kind of pussy
fuck. This nigga gonna probably tell everybody in prison. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to that shit.
But when you listen to it, I want to ask you, is you gonna give it that? Is you gonna give that one good listen for clarification, or are you just gonna, if it's good, is you still gonna slap it like every day? Like, all right, another question: do y'all still listen to R. Kelly, Con, and BMT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off top. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't. I literally don't, unless he's like on the Isley Brothers song or something. Like, but other than that,
that's what I'm saying. We just heard this nigga.
I can't listen because his songs.
But why are we canceling him? Why are we canceling him?
You know why we listen to this nigga? Hold on. You know why? Because how did I get into this? Should never came home with this bitch.
He should have thought about that with Hey. The reason I'm personally canceling because I'm one of those people who feel like, yes, we hold other people accountable, but at the same time, we got to hold our own people accountable. If what he did was 100% facts, the nigga wrong, period, point blank. I'm an older brother. I got a little sister, so I see something wrong with it. Same thing with Bill Cosby. If it was true, which I'm on Bill's side with this one, because ain't no way you bitches about to come out 40 years later talking about I done gave y'all the pudding pop against y'all will. But it's like, bro, if it's true, bro, you gotta hold these people accountable for that shit, bro. Like, that's big shit. You feel me? Like, that's big, bro. Like, the accusations and the videos and the show, which, you know what I mean? I don't know. I blame the parents as well, but R. Kelly, man, come on, bro. It's petty, bro. That's pedophilia. We was just tripping off Joel Epstein and everybody on the island, so we're not gonna trip on, bro. We got double standards here.
And that's why I still listen to R. Kelly. If they somehow all them other Woody Allen and all them other white folks, niggas still listen to fucking Elvis Presley, and that nigga had a whole open marriage with a kid. So
I don't even.
I'm just saying.
When you start fucking with Kylie Jenner.
Hold on. I'm just saying. People only are focal pointing. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not condoning what he did as a person, but the music and the person are two different entities. Okay? If that's the case, then everybody that R. Kelly wrote for, you would have to get rid of all of their shit. Let me know if I'm wrong, Con, but you would have to get rid of all of their shit. And I don't see none of them motherfuckers burning their platinums. So you can't just be like, well, all you niggas knew and y'all all were fucking with him while y'all were making money. Hell, some of y'all were down with the shit. You just didn't get caught. So I'm like, okay, all right. So
my only thing is the reason why I haven't like canceled him in that way, like I'm not gonna listen to his music, because his music is timeless, bro. His music has such an impact and it's so embedded in the black culture, bro. Like even just dancing in the name of love, like come on, bro, how you not gonna, you feel me? That's in every black kick, you know what I mean? At the kickback, you feel me? But then it's also on top of that, I think it's like
I'm gonna still play his shit.
It's a lot of double standards, you feel me? Because I feel like the responsibility of these things that happen also needs to be shared with the people that allowed that shit to happen, like the parents. You know, that nigga met with the parents and was like, hey, bro, I'm about to take your little daughter out and do X, Y, and Z. And them niggas was like, cool.
They damn near, some of the parents damn near sold them kids to him.
Yeah.
He go looking for them. They came looking for him.
Facts, nigga. It's like on some, like, you know, if y'all saw Cat Williams when he did that well, I think it was Cat Williams. He was just like, hey, he was talking to his son to go spend the night with Michael Jackson. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how them parents was with R. Kelly, bro. So it's like, y'all was complicit when it benefited y'all. And then, you feel me, now later on, now that maybe either somebody didn't get what they want or they felt like maybe they was traumatized and all of a sudden it's a problem, but it was cool in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that bothers me.
Right.
It's a lot of double standards. And again, unfortunately, this shit plays out way often and with normal circumstances than we talk about. Like, this shit happens way more than just with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? He gets away with it more because he's a celebrity. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like, I mean, they literally acquitted a white boy for doing that shit, raping a female not that long ago, bro. And she was a minor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas get off, but then you get R. Kelly and it's like, oh, you feel me? But I will also say I'm biased because I didn't watch the documentary and shit like that. So I can also be speaking from a place of, you feel me?
But hold on now. But see, here's the thing about it. And see, let me show y'all something where a lot of Negroes are fucking up at. Because see, I hope y'all know R. Kelly is beating them cases. Oh, he is getting time chopped down every other trial. So guess what, niggas? You see, this is the problem. Niggas were just saying any old thing to either get on the Netflix special, get on a documentary, and all that good shit. And guess what?
Oprah Winfrey shit.
When they find out about the lies, they start canceling shit. Oh, I'm about to come on my laptop. We about to really get at this shit. This shit golden. So let's get the shit popping. But yeah, I'm gonna listen. That shit's hot. I'm gonna listen to that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck these hoes' feelings. They didn't throw these females messing with kids in jail. So Hey, y'all ain't gonna get them. Y'all ain't get Cardi B. Niggas still fucking with Cardi B. Nah, B. No.
I don't fuck with Cardi.
Me out here in this bitch.
Because we also got a similar situation, kind of like R. Kelly's with Tiffany Haddish and fucking Ari
Spears
right now. Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears. I mean, Tiffany Haddish quiet as fuck since Ari Spears still doing his thing because he got a little podcast and shit. And DL Hughley just posted him the day before yesterday. But Tiffany Haddish, she quiet right now. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with her, but since the scandal approached, I mean, they said she came to deal with the lady, the mother of the children and stuff. They came to a settlement, but at the same time, she been saying nothing. She had a little show on Netflix that's quiet. I haven't heard anything, but me personally, I hold all parties accountable. I don't do the double standard shit. I'm one of those people. I hold the white nigga accountable, Mexican nigga, Asian nigga, black nigga, like all y'all accountable, in my opinion. If you do some weird shit like that fuck with kids, old folks, or people that are just, unable, disabled people or something, bro, I just think you weird, bro. That's just weird. But at the same time, you do have young women who appear older than what they are. You feel me? So, I mean, they probably didn't act like kids. You feel me? So, who knows? But at the same time, though, wrong is wrong and right is right. And, I'm on the fence.
I just also want to say, like he said, like, they always say don't victim blame and shit like that. But I'm just going to say, like, we all been in high school. We all know that women in high school is like, I don't fuck with niggas in high school. I fuck with college niggas. I fuck with older niggas. Like, this is a common thing. Like I said, like, I know it's a sensitive topic, especially for the women viewers. They're like, oh, y'all niggas sound weird, but there's gotta, like, you gotta call a spade a spade. Like, this is the shit that happens. You gotta really speak about the situation for what it is. Women always go for older men. You know what I'm saying? Older men capitalize off of that. Right. Is it okay? It's not okay. But this thing has been a norm in society for a very fucking long time.
Generations. You know what I'm saying? If you look at history texts, like a lot of people marry young women that were 15, 16 years old. These niggas was 20, 30, 40 some kings. You feel me? Idols, people whose names are on streets and buildings and Smithsonians that we go to. They dated young people, you feel me? Young girls and all that shit. So, I mean, it's a thing. It's just, it ain't what you do but how you do it kind of a little bit. It's just like, bruh, one or two, cool. But, nigga, you had a plethora of these motherfuckers. Like, you got a plethora. Like, you gotta be cool. But no, I listen to R. Kelly if he out somewhere else. I won't personally put R. Kelly on myself. If the R. Kelly I listen to now is played through the Isley Brothers, and y'all know what that is. So I'm a big R. Kelly fan. It hurt my heart. I ain't gonna. That's probably why I'm so mad, because I fuck with R. Kelly tough, nigga. If anybody know, nigga, Trapped in the Closet, my shit.
Man,
1 through 22, nigga, that's my shit.
I wish that I could hold you
word.
now. That's my shit.
My CD was Untitled. That's my shit. Untitled. And then second would be Chocolate Factory, but it would be Entitled. And like I said, I actually know majority of those. So like Untitled, he went hard in that shit. Let me see the exit. Like, yo, man, that nigga was going in, saying all kind of crazy shit in that. But you know what I'm saying? But again, motherfuckers turn a blind eye so long as they're making money. Nobody going after Jay-Z. Nobody going after Dame.
Right, but hold on. Who's another dude I wanted to bring up? He's the most beloved white boy we know. Actor. What's his name, bro?
Who?
Who's that did Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, that sick motherfucker. Yeah, he like talking to young girls too.
That shit is known throughout Hollywood, nigga.
Yeah, I know about that.
That nigga fucks. That nigga fucks with nobody. That nigga don't fuck with nobody under 21, bro. I mean, he don't fuck with nobody above 21 or 21 and up. That's not his. He ain't fucking with it, bro. That's a known thing.
I gotta cancel Leo. God damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna cancel Leonardo.
I come
bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck everybody.
They ain't gonna cancel Candyland. They ain't gonna cancel Candyland. They're not gonna cancel that motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell niggas, like, niggas just want to get the nigga, bro. But I'm saying this shit has been normalized. Niggas like them niggas been doing this, bro. Like I said, Leo been doing this shit, bro. And niggas don't say nothing when it's him.
I definitely feel the man was targeted. You feel me? As well as Bill Cosby and him. I definitely believe that it was targeted because they had things going on at that time. And all of a sudden, these accusations and cases came up all of a sudden when these niggas about to make big power moves for the culture. I definitely know that plays a part in it. But like I said, if it's true, it's weird. But if it ain't, it more so it's just hard hearing that some people that you looked up to, bro, like your idols and, you know,
my boy Thomas was patenting, bro.
I think that's just what hurts the most when you hear some shit like that. Because like I said, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Everybody that knows my first tattoo, my cross is for Michael Jackson. I got that the day Michael Jackson died in 2009, bro. I was fresh out of high school. You feel me? And when that shit happened, I was like, damn, is it true? Is it true? But nigga did his research and shit, but it didn't sound, that shit didn't sound too professional. And Michael didn't have like outside people coming in that was his friends talking about, oh, I seen Michael do this. I seen Michael do this.
Right.
Kelly had motherfuckers who was other people we looked up to coming. I seen a nigga with a bed and a cot in the studio before, but I never thought nothing of it and shit. I'm like, woo. I'm like, you motherfuckers. But I don't know, man. I mean, I listened to it partially so far. I haven't finished it. I'm definitely gonna listen to it because I'm listening.
Is it slapping or no?
I can't tell you. I don't even know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to put this episode together at the same time while I was listening to it, so I was partially listening. So I'm gonna have to listen to it just to hear it word for word. Because like I said, I listened to Tory Lanez shit. I feel like this is like what Tory Lanez did with the Megan Thee Stallion thing. He came out with an album to basically get his side out. So
facts. Talk to him, Thomas. Talk to these niggas.
About to be fit.
That's why I say fuck Oprah and fuck Gail. Them bitches did that show, and Oprah act like she was Michael's biggest friend back in the day and all this other shit, but she did that fucking show, and then come to find out all them little punk ass niggas was lying. And she didn't do nothing. She didn't apologize. Nothing.
Shout out to Aaron Carter.
Bro, Apple deleted the album, but it's still on YouTube right now. I don't know how long it's gonna be on there, but it's at like 2.4 million views right now on YouTube.
I'm gonna download that bitch. I'm getting that bitch.
I will go to YouTube and get my listen in quickly because they are taking it down for some reason, which I don't feel like they needed to do that. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's out of pocket. You ain't supposed to be here for the same crime twice, bro. Like, it's one thing to make that nigga serve time, then you gonna try to stop that nigga money too. It's up to the fans rather than if they want to listen or not, nigga. Don't be trying to. There ain't nothing in that court order that say that nigga can't continue to produce money and produce music, get money, bro. That's out of pocket.
Exactly. They fucking with a nigga commissary money, and I don't like it.
This is why I fucks with Kanye, Kyrie. Like I said, listen. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels because it seems like anybody else can do this shit. Nobody give a fuck. When Negro do this shit, cancel that son of a bitch. So
it's cool when they do it.
I actually got a clip prepared for that statement so far.
Birds of a feather.
Smiley said, "Oh, you didn't even add it in." Ricky Smiley said some shit that was kind of similar to that, bro. He's like, it seemed like it's all cool. White people get to skip the line all the time. We don't never say nothing, but as soon as y'all see a black nigga come out of line and walk to the front, y'all gotta ask questions and state your opinions on what ifs and what ain'ts and things like that. I definitely feel that statement, bro. That's
just it is what it is. I know some people say, "Oh man, so y'all support that?" We don't support the act of child abuse. I don't nobody on here. I'm a parent. I got babies. I know what it's like to be abused. Nobody supports that shit. But where we're looking at that of, hey, I'm looking at the music versus the individual. The music versus the individual. Hold on now.
The individual ain't that one and the same?
No, they're not.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. But hey, before you continue, BMT, before you continue, you was gonna say something about Aaron Carter. You was gonna say something about Aaron Carter.
Well, the Aaron Carter thing was Aaron Carter came out and started. He had an open confession interview telling how his mom and different other people were trying to set up Michael Jackson. I find it interesting that same week, Aaron Carter, what happened to him? He died. I'm just saying, man. When they want to, hey, you start talking too much and start saying some certain shit, they get your ass up out of here, man. Like he just mysteriously had an overdose somehow. But the minute he started talking about, hey, man, I wasn't cool with them, what they were doing to Michael. The man had, like I said, something when they weigh on a man's conscience and they let it flow, they get your ass out of here, man. Like I said, like everybody, just like Dave Chappelle, he had a conscience. He started speaking back. They start saying he's crazy and all this other shit. Like I said, man, same thing happened to Prince, Michael. It's not coincidence, man. These things aren't happening by coincidence. Maybe so. Like I said, we're not saying like the thing about it is the artist and the person are two different individuals. Case in point. Everybody looks at DMX as a junkie, but you put a pen and paper in DMX's hand and drop his ass in the studio, that junkie turns into a goddamn monster and start pouring out your soul. And you start listening to that, you're like, yo, there's no way this nigga's on drugs.
On this show. It's crazy because the only way he can tell his side is in the song. Them motherfuckers didn't really want him to talk and say his side, which I believe so, because ain't no reason that they're taking his music down, bro. Like, it's definitely something in there, some truth in there, and they're not taking that music down. You feel me? And I don't know. It's weird. I definitely feel you there. There's something going on.
I really respect this point, by the way. Like, that's facts.
Could you read it out? Could you read it? I'm about to get on my laptop. Go ahead and read it out, bro.
It says it's crazy because it's the only way he can tell his side. His side is in the song. The motherfuckers didn't really want him to talk and say his side.
Hey, Tari Moffitt, we tapping in.
Tap in.
Tapping in with that statement. Sony Music killed Michael. They was pissed he got all his music back. That was millions they lost to him. I honestly believe Disney has something to do with it because he owned Disney as well. And all of a sudden they got their shit back when Michael died and they want to go buy up everything. They killed Michael Jackson. And then they try to give us this Peter Popoff ass nigga as the motherfucking culprit. No, I wasn't falling for that. I wasn't falling for that one bit. It was blasphemy. But I was gonna say too, bro, we don't accept no DMX slander here. It's all back to the goal. You can't say nothing bad about X around me, bro. X gonna give it to you. You feel me?
Hey,
but
here. Hey, but I was gonna say real quick though, when him talking about Aaron Carter and shit like that, you would think like you said, niggas was whistling when it came to R. Kelly. this girl named Cheryl. I don't know if y'all know her. I think her name is what, Cheryl something. She's a rock artist.
Cheryl Underwood.
I think it's Cheryl Underwood, but she got her stardom through Michael Jackson. And then she was basically trying to hint that he was, touching on little kids and shit like that too. But she didn't actually like say it. You feel me? She's like, oh, I thought it was kind of weird how he always had a little kid with him on the tour and shit like that. You feel me? Michael Jackson had for a lot of motherfuckers that don't know Michael Jackson or are the true fans of Michael Jackson literally was always helping kids all the time. He funded hella kids who were what do you call that? When you adopt, you know what I'm saying?
The adoption agencies and stuff. Yeah.
He always
none of that Angelina Jolie crazy shit.
He bought tickets for kids.
It's kind of the same. He adopted white kids. He adopted black kids.
Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's real.
hey, hold on. One more time.
Tap in.
We tapping in with that. Come on, man. Hey, if you know, then you know. What's understood ain't got to be explained, man.
No, go ahead. You're ripping with that. Go ahead, bro.
You feel me? But go ahead, Karen. You was talking.
No, yeah, man. So I was just saying, like, you could tell that it was a conspiracy. Is my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And only people who said it that way were the people who didn't look the way that they would represent the people who, you know what I mean, would support that person. You know what I'm saying? And when they try to go through evidence, I mean, they literally tried to rip Michael a whole new one. They went through this man's phone. They went through his computer. No pornography, nothing, bro. They didn't find no semen, no nothing, no scars, no nothing, bro. They couldn't get him. You feel me? So the fact that they tried to
Macaulay Culkin to fucking switch on, he came and was like, "No, y'all tripping, bro. This is my partner. He ain't never did no weird shit like that." And that was one of the first. It's from Home Alone all the way to his teenage years that kicked around Michael Jackson. He said, "Y'all crazy as fuck. I'm not about to entertain this bullshit. Michael ain't never in his life, bro. Like, stop playing." When I heard Macaulay Culkin say that, I'm like, bro, I watched this kid grow up around Michael. Like, if he ain't had no issue, bro, y'all niggas weird, bro. Stop it. Right. Cut the fucking crap.
A lot of weird shit going on in Hollywood, bro. That's all.
But you feel me? So officially, from the sounds of it, it sounds like, you know what I mean, majority of y'all tapping in with the I Admit album, and y'all gonna keep going for R. Kelly, man, and slapping that thing, which I respect it. You feel me? Do y'all thing.
I will say this, though, before we say tap in. There are hard lines that a motherfucker will push to be like, oh, I'm not fucking with this nigga music no more. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kanye West is, I'm not saying that he should be canceled at all, but I will say, at all. But I will say that there are certain artists that is kind of hard to continue to listen to because of their political views and consistently being, not for Black community. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me alone is, if we're your main source of income or promoting your music, or the people that you support that support you when you falling down, when these white folks only see you for entertainment, and then the moment that they try to get you on some political shit, who do you run to? The Black community. Once you try to sit here and down us, bro, it's kind of hard for me to be a supporter. That's all I got to say. Like,
no, and I can respect that. I can respect that after, like, I grew up like I said, I watched Kanye as he grew up, as he came up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard 80s baby on that. But also, like I said, Kanye's broken. He's a broken man. But we're not making no excuse for people. We're not making no excuses for any artist for doing certain harm or stuff like that. So, like I said, I am going to listen to I'm already downloading the fucking R. Kelly shit. So that way, when motherfuckers trying to rip that shit, I'm like, nah, I already got my copy. Fuck that. That shit gonna be worth money. And you never know. People put a lot of shit in their music, so that way to try to get people to think. But if they say it out loud, that could probably get them taken out. And
I just want to say, bro, like, across the board, none of us supports like, you know what I mean, molestation, or, you know what I mean, like
child endangerment,
none of that shit. We don't support that shit. We, like I said, as a man, we don't support that. I wouldn't want to shake hands with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But as a fan of his music, I'm not going to throw away my childhood of something that I grew up on. Now, his future music, that's to be debatable. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's depending on your politics of what goes on in that situation. You know what I mean? Rape and what went down is two different things. You get what I'm saying? Rape is a whole nother conversation.
I am going to tap in with y'all, bro, because I feel like I just had to brainstorm real quick. I still fuck with James Brown. That nigga beat bitches. So I'm going to have all right, I'm gonna stop being biased or stereotypical with this. I'm gonna tap in with y'all too. As bad as I don't want to, I'm gonna tap in with y'all too, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the artist and the person,
right?
Two different things. Like, I don't fuck with Future making all these fucking babies and shit. I think that's very irresponsible. But I can't deny.
Babies are not taken care of, because Nick Cannon got all them kids and he take care.
He take care of them kids.
That's like a whole different conversation. As a dad, you can only be in one place at this one time. I can promise.
I don't believe. No, bro, I'm not feeling that, bro. That's a whole nother conversation.
It's a whole nother. I will gladly.
A whole other conversation.
I'm ready. I am ready for that.
But then again, I could also say, as a father, you are a father. I'm not. So we're definitely speaking from two different perspectives.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like
that credibility.
I can sit. Listen, it's easy for me to send money to my kids, but it's different when a child says, "Daddy, I want you to be at my symphony." But then another child says, "Well, Daddy, I got a game." Well, then hold up. Your kid that has dyslexia, we got to be there for an IEP course. Oh shit!
Yo, we ain't got the music going. I'm tripping. My fault.
It's all right, bro. I think you know what? Because us three, when we be talking, we be so fucking deep. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need another man on here. Hey, like I said, I'm a father. I'm a proud dad of 4. So I know. Listen, bro, I can't be at all PTA meetings. Listen, bro, that shit's hard. Christmas is not easy. And I gotta be honest, like that shit is rough for the holiday. So you're gonna have to, like I said, like the R. Kelly shit, that shit is deep, because I do have children. And I know I made some fucking babies to R. Kelly music. So I'm not gonna pretend that shit ain't pop off. But the thing also is, so we can't take that from him, from the culture. No matter what, Black America, yes, R. Kelly's forever gonna be a star on our culture for the whole world. Because the same thing, we're not gonna pretend that we weren't bumping to age ain't nothing but a number. Hold up, my niggas. We're not gonna pretend that we weren't vibing to that shit.
All right,
when
I'm glad you said that, BMT, because I'm gonna point out this too. I'm not gonna be a full hypocrite with this nigga R. Kelly, but we did still accept R. Kelly and DMX when they was fucking with Aaliyah, and that girl was 16 or 17.
So I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that shit didn't happen. Again, we fuck with people so long as the money's coming in and everybody's eating. We good. It's only until shit starts happening, niggas start going to conscious, because it's not the same. Yeah, thank you for being honest. Like I said, we all know what the fuck we were doing as adults. If it wasn't Isleys, if it wasn't Marvin Gaye, if it wasn't Keith Sweat, if it wasn't R. Kelly, I'm sorry. You would listen. Females knew what time it was. If them motherfuckers came on.
Songs came on, you best believe it.
They knew. Oh shit, it's time.
I just want to point out, bro, the reason why I say that I'm not counseling R. Kelly when it comes to his music is, although I don't agree with what he did, that man has a right to still make money. Rather not, if I fuck with his music or not, the fact that they're shutting down his music is wrong. Now, this is why I'm saying this. Motherfuckers like Zimmerman, motherfuckers like Rittenhouse, who shot innocent people, right, was acquitted for killing somebody. And on top of killing somebody, them motherfuckers literally get paid for representing that type of culture, bro. Like, motherfuckers paid to see, oh, Thomas up in here? Oh, shit, it's about to go crazy. What's up, Thomas? Motherfuckers got paid for the... Zimmerman literally put the gun that he shot Trayvon Martin with, and the shit was going up for millions, bro. And that shit's okay. We let a motherfucker like that.
And the man got out and shot his bitch. The man got out and called.
I don't want to get on R. Kelly. Come on, bro.
Hey, bro got out and caught more cases, bro.
Man, I missed a lot of shit trying to get into this stream.
You usually come in easy, bro.
I know, but I mean, like in like the couple minutes it took, it's like y'all moved on to like 3 different topics. I'm like, shit.
But no,
Fuck George Zimmerman. I will say that 100%. Fuck that dude.
Fuck him.
Tap
So,
in. Tap
passion. So officially with the R. Kelly situation, let me bring it back up. So with the R. Kelly situation, bro, it looks like it's gonna be
Tap in.
Man. Who Dave?
Captain?
How we capping? What we capping about?
Who?
Dude, what
David
we capping about? What we capping about?
I know. Let's
What
hear
we
it.
capping about? He said both of us. What
Yeah,
are we?
he called both of us out. We ain't never heard that one before. What's
It's a double entendre, ain't it? Boy, let me hear it. Let me defend myself. I gave you motherfuckers 20 years of my life. Now y'all gonna do me? I
Dave,
wanna know.
you just
Hey, we appreciate you for coming in, bro. I appreciate it. I know you was just playing. But
No, you good, man. I've been wanting to join in on one of these fuckers. It's been a couple weeks. So fuck yeah. I found an excuse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think you heard about the Nick Cannon thing. That kind of got him.
Yeah.
when he heard
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
what got my attention. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, fuck. You got
listen.
shit.
Most dads can't wholesomely get behind that shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. Everybody think it's about the money. It takes more than money to raise a child, man.
It
takes
really
more money.
does.
What that motherfucker doing is reckless as fuck.
I don't believe so, bro.
And here's the other thing you got to know too, because like as someone who has 4 kids and I only fucking see 2 of them, if you have even a little bit of heart, that tears your ass up. So like, unless he is just a heartless motherfucker, he's got to be going through some insane shit. Like if he don't get to see his kids that often, so it requires a lot,
like
way more than money. Yeah, supporting financial is one thing, but there's way more to it than that. You just being a good
But you
dad.
gotta think, these dudes are in a whole different tax bracket than we are. Even when if they got
That's fair, yeah.
Even if they got one child, we hear it all the time and see it in movies and shows and documentaries. They still miss out because they got to be here, they got to be here, they got to be here. Most of these people with one child of kids in boarding school or they got a nanny or something, and they rarely see them. And we hear about how certain kids grow up.
A child don't care, Joofy.
They don't.
A child does not fucking care.
Man.
At the same time, a lot of them are
A child does not care, dude.
Listen, I understand that. But there's a lot of people that grow up later on and forgive that they understand you were given a lifestyle and able to do things because your parents put in this work. They worked they ass off. So you didn't have to go through what they went through. You feel me? And that comes with the job, bro. You can't be there all the time, but you feel me? You're providing a stable lifestyle for that child.
You know what? I would say I would want to give you that.
Yeah, I'm willing to partially give you that too at the same time, but there's a difference between I understand that my parents were working really hard to give me a life and all my parents provided was money. Because I mean, even if I was a rich motherfucker and I was able to give my kids like whatever they wanted and everything like that, and if I never spent time with them, you know what? 1, their number 1 complaint would be, and then 2, what my number 1 complaint would be I didn't get to spend enough time with my kids. They don't just want they don't want the fucking money. They don't care about that shit. Yeah, they get to be able to have particular lifestyles depending on how high up you go in the tax bracket. You're not wrong, but what my dad was able to pay for me to go like to Coachella and shit like that and have all these cool things as compared to I went to a local concert with my dad and it was pretty cool. Which one of those is going to matter more to that kid?
So I'm not advocating for the people who just use money. I'm talking about the people who want to be in their kids' lives. They try to spend as much time as possible, but unfortunately, sometimes work or business comes in effect. So they kind of shower themselves. I'm not talking about the complete deadbeats. I ain't talking about the ones that just say, here goes money, here goes whatever you want, here's the credit cards and access to my bank account, do what you do because I ain't gonna be here. I'm talking about the ones who actually are famous, wealthy, whatever the case may be, and they try to be there for their kids as much as possible, but at the same time they still gotta go handle business.
Right.
And yeah, totally get that too. And that's where it becomes a balancing act of like, what's me working too much and what's me not working enough when it comes to having my kids. There is a balancing act to it. You got to be a person, you got to provide and shit like that. But at the same time, as a dad, that time with your kids means so much more. I work fucking 40 plus hours a week, and the couple days that I see my two kiddos are the much better days. I'll trade a million fucking days of work for a handful of days with my kiddos. I don't give a shit.
All right,
Yeah,
so look,
that's really what it comes down to when we're talking about
let
that.
me chime in just a little bit because everybody said they point but me, and I just want to say that we got to move on to the next topic since we already damn near an hour.
Sure thing, Daddy.
We didn't even touch the main topics, but I just want to say
We ain't at an hour with me, man. We only at 10 minutes.
I was trying to skip too, but go ahead, Con. Definitely.
I was just gonna say, motherfuckers like 50 Cent, right? He got his own son trying to pay just to spend time with him. You feel me? So he got money. He may not be getting the money that 50 Cent would be giving him if he actually lived and was trying to raise him. You feel me? But he got plethora of money. Like his mom get what? I think he said 10 grand. It was like 10 grand a month.
That's just a stunt, man. Don't believe that.
Yeah.
The son.
That's just a stunt. Marquise. That shit's a stunt. Marquise is full of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Because
we
don't
seen
that
him in the G Unit videos, seen him behind the scene videos, bro. That's a stunt. That's on the mama. That be them toxic ass moms who mad that the daddy's doing
that's a stunt. I'm a daddy. I'm
seeing it with my own eyes.
Right.
Right. And so the reason why I was bringing up 50 Cent, right, is this. Yes, I do understand that the child development needs a father and a mother, but there's plenty of us, and I don't know, who in this house, in this chat relate, but we grew up with not dads, or if we did grow up with a dad, the motherfucker was toxic, or he was in jail, or the nigga didn't have money, or he wasn't around. You feel me? So it's like, I would much rather have a nigga that could support me, and I have a leg up in life where it's like I got a supporter than somebody who. Okay, like
ain't worth a shit.
Yeah, thank you. That's just
facts.
And a lot of us got ain't shit there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at least the motherfucker is a good good person. He is, morally, he's a good person. He talks about good shit. He supports his kids. He may not be there all the time, but the nigga.
That's what we see.
You feel me?
That's what we see.
That's only what we can judge. We can't judge.
But see, okay. Yeah, here it is, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why I shoot it in the foot.
He said, "Did we see this comment, bro?"
Okay,
I was saying,
I'm a dad. 2 girls fought 9 years to get custody of both. They live with me. Hard as fuck, but not impossible. Keep fighting. I hear you, but I'm telling you,
good job, man.
I'm telling you, yeah, good job. Like I'm telling you right now, bro.
Like this manosphere going on.
Like,
this is what Wakanda Forever was missing.
Like, no, because here's the thing about it. Like, I'm telling you, man, a present father is always going to be a financial father. A present father is always going to be the financial father.
Tap in.
And I'm going to tell you why. Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it, because a lot of people, this is why you're seeing boys the way they are and girls acting the way they are, man. But there's no fucking father present. You gotta wear, all this child support, all this welfare money, all this daddy dropping off checks and spoiling these little bitches and hoes and niggas, and it ain't worth the fuck. Versus that of a dad who's actually in the mix and actually there where I could actually have hands on with the kid. Like, you're not, like, for me as a father, watching a man, seeing a man that's very heartbreaking, seeing a man displaced from his children, where he does not know what's going on. He don't know if they're being touched, being bothered. He don't know if they have a problem at school, and they come home and say, "Hey, sit down by me and talk to me what happened at school." There's no way one man can do that with 15 kids. There is no way, unless he's Mrs. Frizzle. There's no way. And so that's putting a lot of stress on the mothers. Yeah, you see money, but money versus actual time with your child, when that child is crying, sleeping, gotta go to the doctor visits, those are things those kids are going to remember. Like, my kids got it all. However, you know what my daughter said? "Daddy, we just want 10% of your time." Why would a 6-year-old say 10% of my time? because that's the only thing they give a fuck about. Just for me to watch them play Fortnite. They don't give a shit for my money. They just want to watch me watch them and just say, is that good? Is this cool? My son plays Destiny. Why? But I play Destiny. My other son, he does computer shit because I do computer shit. They will emulate what you are. But if you're not there, it's up to the world to choose what your child is. Now, granted, send the money. You got kids send the money, but guess what? Look at Master P's kid. Master P's kid, sorry, they had money, but she had depression. A lot of these kids, hell, they had a whole show with kids financially set on all kind of shit. Hell, you got kids now. They got bread. You got majority of moms out there doing good shit. However, the kids are fucked up. And I'm not saying nothing bad against the mom. I'm just saying it's a fucking balance between a man and a woman. And you're seeing it definitely show now. This is why you got a lot of boys on fucking social media looking for masculinity. You got a lot of girls trying to figure out what the fuck is a man and shit. This is what happens.
And can I hit further on that point too from your perspective?
I'm gonna be like crazy.
Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this a whole nother episode of TapN No CapN about
You're right. Let's get to the real shit.
No, fatherless sons.
Look, we're going to segue since we're talking about fathers. And
you got to invite me to that one.
You mentioned money. We're going to segue into the next topic because this is hot. We 46 minutes into it. We went from R. Kelly to parenting to financial to father. So this is deep, as you can see. But we're going to transfer over into this one right here. So we're talking about fatherhood and money. You feel me? Coach Prime. You feel me? Is he Coach Prime or Coach Sellout? From JSU to CU. You feel me? Do you guys feel it was a smart decision or a sellout decision? Did he do it for cash or did he do it for the elevation of his career and his family's career? What do y'all think?
That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I think then the question is like, did he do it for money or did he do it for clout? Which
I don't think he did it for either one, bro. I got video here, man. So start this off, man, before we even, you feel me? We're going to listen to what he said in the beginning of the speech. This is 40 seconds of the beginning of his speech, you feel me? And listen to what he said.
I know y'all been hearing the rumors and everything that's been transpiring around about my whereabouts and what I'm going to do. And I like for y'all to hear it from me and not from anyone else. It is what it is. Either in coaching, you get elevated or you get terminated. Ain't no other way. You either elevated or terminated. And it ain't no graveyard for coaches where they die at the place. It don't work like that. They either gonna run you off or you gonna walk off upon your own recognizance.
So do y'all feel that was some real shit or he was just saying something good to get bypast those kids in that auditorium and stuff? We're gonna start with BMT.
Oh man, all right. So I'm sorry, but your surrogate football daddy, y'all come up. No, that's what we did. He can't listen. I don't ever trust a Negro that come in preaching Bible scriptures and shit and saying he gonna save and do all this shit. If you want, first of all, to get head coach, you gotta have a certain degree. You gotta have a bachelor's. Sorry, Prime don't have no fucking bachelor's. So they already understood that. We're getting a celebrity that's going to bring us clout, because ain't nobody checking for Jackson State University. It's going to help us, and you don't have no experience. So guess what? You get what you want. So one hand washing the other. Now, that only smoothed it over better, but he's a businessman. Y'all forget. Dion is a businessman. He understood how to sell and entertain and sell the ticket. So guess what? You already understand a lot of goddamn. It was like hardball Negro edition.
He do got a bachelor's degree.
Nah. Listen. Let me tell you right now. Let me break it down. It's no secret. It's no secret. No, he got an associate. It's no secret that black colleges give celebrities degrees for celebrityism. Okay, we like to hand them shit out so long as we say. What's Kanye's degree in? Nobody know what the fuck that nigga's degree in, but he got a degree. Who? Listen,
who did you say?
He ain't. Listen, I know y'all want to say. I know. Listen, I know y'all want to believe Dion is not. Dion was never qualified for that position. They gave it to him. They gave him the. It's okay. He did. It was. I lost your back. You get us money. I know y'all want to believe that. Listen, surrogate daddy was only there just to get a fuck. He got his
still
fuck.
Calling that nigga that.
He got his fuck.
That's cap.
Bro, I'm gonna highly disagree, bro, because I watched Dion way before.
You can go ahead, but listen.
Bro has been coaching for the
right
last
now.
12 or so years, bro. Football.
Who?
For the last 12 or so years.
Who?
He didn't
College?
coach youth
College?
league. No, he didn't.
No. No, you league. I said college football. What college was he coaching before that?
All right, what difference is that? Everybody got to have one game.
There's a difference. There's a difference. Either he was coaching college or not.
No, that's okay. We got Brud for the coach. He literally ain't never coached the game, and he just became the head coach for the coach.
So he wasn't qualified.
Start somewhere, bro.
I'm sorry.
You
So wait. You can't do that. No. No. See, there we go. So,
Todd, I'm lost. Are you?
Guys, no. So, this is I can feel like you gotta start. We're like, no. Like,
Bro,
I may I go with my opinion?
yes. May I?
So,
May I?
okay, so I'll be. Yeah, we'll let Neon talk here. But okay, so I will admit two things before going into my opinion. One, I don't know this dude. Two, I don't know shit about football. What I do know is music. So the term sellout was being thrown around and stuff like that, and so you hear a lot of bands the moment that they start eking out of the mainstream. Like you look at bands like Nickelback, you look at bands like fucking Green Day, you look at like bands and rappers, for instance, like they go from having like their cult following and stuff like that in their areas, and then they finally get noticed by a record label and they start going out, and everyone wants to call them a sellout. Musicians are constantly getting called sellouts the moment they hit the mainstream. Always. Are they fucking sellouts? Maybe. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Because you got to think about this in terms of if you were, for instance, a musician, or in this particular case, a football coach. Yeah, you're making okay money doing what you're doing, but like he said in the thing, you're going to get fucking stuck. And if you get stuck, that's where you die. You know, it's fun as fuck being a musician, being able to play like your local dive bars and stuff like that, probably tour around your local state, stuff like that kind of shit. Cool. If that's all you ever get out of your career, that's where it's going to fucking die. You don't ever make anything of yourself. You don't ever make any money. You can't use your gigging to be able to pay for your family and shit like that. It's a side hustle at best. Like a good side hustle and a fun side hustle. You get to hang out with your buddies all the time, but that's it. Until you break into mainstream, it ain't a career. But every time a band, every time a rapper, every time any kind of musician breaks into mainstream, they get called sellout. Fuck that. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing.
I don't either. And then also, like I was saying, bro.
Yeah.
He literally coached the
BMT
man
got that.
Let me say what I say before BMT go on his rant.
Yeah, you already see it.
You have to respect.
Yeah, we'll set the timer.
You have to respect this man's decision, bro. He came into an ace. Like you said, we're going to go with the celebrity, because to me, he's not really a celebrity. He actually played the game. You feel me? A celebrity is movie motherfuckers and musicians. He actually a celebrity. He played the game that he
It's a celebrity.
But in this aspect, he is an experienced player who knows the game. You feel me? And they see what he can do. like I said, you say he ain't been coaching. Everybody starts somewhere. He coached Little League and small and city leagues and all of that for years. He had TV shows. Him and Snoop Dogg went against each other. You feel me? And Snoop Dogg knows sports like a motherfucker. He can be a coach in college somewhere, a small college.
He a coach for high school, bro. He a football coach.
I mean, the man literally came.
For high school. That's at a high school. That's at a high school.
But that's
at a high school.
What people don't understand.
I volunteer in high school. What are you talking about?
That's just a fucking bro. That's just a logical escalation of your career, man. It's like same thing with being a musician. It's like you play at the local shitty dive bar here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and then now you're getting to play for the fucking Apollo. Like you move up, so you got to start somewhere. Like you're saying, you got to start high school, and then the next step up is college.
They start open mic, then they get a little show at a bar.
You know the thing about this. So here's the irony of it all. Here's the irony of all, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Thomas. Here's the irony of it all.
Okay.
This guy came in preaching some prophetic shit about saving HBCU black schools, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He came in saying he was coming to save black schools, and black people, and all
I
that.
I did
Now
preface.
Yeah.
I just really quickly, I did preface. I don't know a fucking thing about this guy, so my point still stands. But I'm listening. Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. I'm helping you out with this.
All right, cool. So, I'm down with it.
If that was his selling point, hey, I'm coming in to doggone help you black guys. Okay? That was your selling point. Now all of a sudden, it's about the money. Then you should have said it was about the money. Don't try to make it seem like anything else, like it was some jubilee type of thing. Now, if you were saying, hey, me and my friends want to start a band, we want to become rich, we want to make some, I can't get mad at that. I understand. Y'all start at the local shitty bar, you work your way up. Now somebody picked you up on a radio station, now you done gone out. That's not how Deion started this shit. So now I'm hearing it's okay to be a sellout. Whoa, hold up, nigga. Whoa.
Where did he sell out?
I don't
everything
no
he
more.
promised, bro.
Don't give me that Kumbawa nigga power shit no more. you stop
bro,
that shit.
Do you hear yourself?
Because Deion came in saying, I'm here to help black boys. I'm here to help black boys. There's only 100 black boys in Colorado that you helping. I don't know who the fuck up there you have. Listen, right now it looks like goddamn Coach Carter up there in Colorado right now.
Nigga, 90%.
So you gotta stop. Listen, man, y'all gotta pick a. Hold on. So here's the thing about it.
There ain't only 100 black people. There's 150.
So actually, did he say he was going there to help black HBCU?
And he did.
Did he say he was going
here? Prime example, bro. Prime example to your statement because you wildin', my boy. Economic impact. This nigga brought $30 million to the city of Jackson. $90 million for 2022 JSU homecoming. $4 million for Boombox Classic. Recruiting. Number one recruiting class in HBCU history. Signed the first 5-star recruit to an HBCU in HBCU history. Most number of quality prospects commits HBCU in history in 2021. Put HBCUs on the map nationally. Television and media, ESPN TV deal was swag $120 million over 10 years, bro. And college game day came to JSU only second time in history. Never done. He literally came into that motherfucking camp and turned it around in 2 years. They won 2 championships. Back to back, that man did everything he said he was going to do. Just because it didn't take him 5, 6, 10 years to do it like he was LeBron, he did it. So now it's time to elevate. And I'm going to bring...
it's time to elevate to a white school. To a white school. That's elevation. Not to another black school.
A white school, bro. It's a...
Whoa. HBCU. HBCU. He didn't say... No, see, this is what I'm saying. I wish Dr. King said, hey, I'm going to help Negroes. But guess what? That white college over there with that white Becky, Lord have mercy. I've seen
this man's career in livelihood.
That same shit, boy.
What color his skin is?
Listen, hey, I don't want to hear no. Hey, next Black Panther. If we get another one, I want to see white people run all through the field. I don't want to hear shit. I just want to
Y'all
see White
taking-
Panther and a bunch of white girls running around. Everybody allowed in. Y'all welcome. Thank you. We can have White Panther now.
All right,
Thank
so
y'all.
you telling me you want this motherfucker to be stagnant for years at HBCU college that he done put so much into, even put part of his own salary. Hey, listen, let me talk. I'll let you talk. You want this man to sit stagnant for years after he did what he already promised to do, not once, but twice. He actually put this school on the map, and at the same time, he went out and put half of his salary back into the fucking program, bro. What do you mean? And then, on top of that, he advocated for HBCU. And guess what? All them celebrities and famous motherfuckers out there, they didn't want to even donate a dime. So after all, car got broken into, all kinds of shit stayed. Son car got broken into, all kinds of shit stayed. Somebody during the game broke into his office, stole his Rolex, his wallet, and money. Still stayed. You feel me? He held it down. You feel me? He recruited, like I said in the fucking post, bro. He recruited, bro, the number one fucking athlete in the fucking nation to come to this school right now. You feel me? Right fucking now, bro. Where is it? Bro, let me see if I got it on here, bro. Right fucking now. One day after signing to fucking
you talking about Prime, bro.
The number 5-star receiver, Winston Watkins Jr. committed to fucking CU, bro. Come on, bro. That's big. He's giving these kids an opportunity to play on a high level. Because why?
They're going
don't
right back.
Support niggas. You feel me?
Okay.
Basically, he's pulling off Apollo level shows at fucking Cregan's in Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's what he's doing.
I'm gonna tell you. So here's the thing about it, and I guess with everybody saying he feeling to do this, he feeling to do the same at his new school, the dead ass made. So here's the thing about it. But I know people saying BMT is emotional about it. I'm not emotional. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. I could give a flying nigga fuck about this goddamn piece of shit school.
A flying nigga.
I don't really give a fuck. I'm not. I want y'all to say BMT is not.
Oh shit, nigga fly.
Exactly. Like y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I'm on that pro-black train shit. I'm just like this. Okay. So hold on. I'll let you talk. I just want to be for real. Don't start off with a fucking speech. I love it when motherfuckers start these little speeches and shit, but then they start saying it's different. Nigga, you went to one of the worstest areas. What did you think was gonna happen? I would never send anybody who's prominent to those type of areas. You went there to go use them. They used you. Why are you bitching? You went there and used them. They used you. They got money out of you. You got the dog elevation that you needed.
Why does anybody have to be using anybody, bro? Like,
no, hold on. Listen.
Y'all so mad.
I got a question. So, wait.
The students
in
the
other school,
I got a question. Those users are not even mad. They're not even mad.
So
some of them are going to see with him. So are they sellouts too? Are we going to call the
what other school?
Black players sellouts?
Okay,
because they're following him. They're
what
going
other school?
To see.
Well, I gotta be for real. The best odds you can get is in the black community. I mean, no offense, but the best odds you're gonna get are in the black community. No offense, but we turn on a dime on each other. It don't take much. We do it easily. It's almost instinctual.
You sound like you contradicting yourself, bro. You contradicting
No.
It's not contradiction. You been talking this whole time, bro. I ain't saying not one word. I've been chilling back.
Right.
If you gonna sit here and say that we all got that crab in the barrel mentality, right? And what's the point of going to those type of places if they gonna just stick you in the back? Then why are you sitting here calling him a sellout for trying to look out for himself and prioritize himself? Especially as you just pointed out, he already elevated the school,
the whole program.
The whole program.
Do you want me to answer? Do you want me to answer back to that? Do you want me to answer back to that, Con? So okay, so let's say like so here's the thing about it. If you would at least come in there and say, hey, I'm coming to the school, help them make their money, but they're gonna also help me get my shit off the ground, then just say that shit, okay? Just say that shit. Don't try to make it seem like, hey, I'm coming here to save children. Don't say that stupid shit. Just say I'm here to get my shit and you getting your shit. No. That's not how you started off. We can play those speeches, bro.
Want it to be. Action speaks.
No, I didn't
louder
listen.
than words,
Listen,
bro.
I wasn't looking at Deion Sanders' corny ass school. I wasn't looking at that corny ass school. Fuck that school. And fuck them goddamn whack ass. His shit wasn't even out the popping anyway. So I'm just being honest. Like I said, the thing about it is this. He used them, they used him. He going out to something better. I'm not mad that he did what he did.
I can't
Like I said, I'm not mad. He going off to go make his money. He took his kids. Cool. Some Negroes are gonna go right back to doing the same shit that they were already fucking doing. That's just like
I doubt that, bro. You manifesting a downfall.
You must really don't know niggas.
That they gonna build
You
off.
must really don't know niggas then, because niggas go back.
That's the fucking problem. You're the crab in the fucking bucket, bro.
Right. No, listen. I'm more black pills.
Trying to elevate.
Your ass down here.
Wait. So I'm more realistic, and I don't feed bullshit fairy tales about I'm here to save black children and save black schools. Like, nigga, shut that shit up, bro.
He did, bro.
Did
you not read none of this?
Here we go. That's fine. I'm not. No, listen. I'm glad you're showing that post.
Bro, the proof is in the fucking pudding, my boy. That's like trying to call.
Why can't you accept that he used them also? I'm fine with that. I can accept that. But you can't accept that.
Bro, Deion could have went anywhere, bro. Like you said earlier, celebrity status.
Give me the school that we're calling from.
Sanders could have went anywhere.
Give me the school that we're calling from.
You say he's all like this prophetic shit. I mean, if the dude came out and said I'm the fucking second coming of Jesus and he pulls off those fucking stats, I'd probably be like, probably.
No, but hold on.
Women lie, numbers don't lie.
You made a statement. Colin, you made a statement. What schools were checked for him? What schools were asked for him? What schools were before Jackson State? What schools were asked for him?
What I'm asking, what is that question going to contribute to the?
No. I'm just saying. No, listen. You miss what I'm saying. That's like me taking Thomas, who he's a no-name musician, and I'm saying Thomas.
Danny, that's right.
Don't do my nigga Thomas like that.
We're doing.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
We'll take a no-name person. We're gonna take a no-name person and put them in this thing. We know who Deion is. We know Thomas can play a guitar. We know we're gonna put you here. We're gonna let you rock out. He did that. I'm not disputing that. The man, he got his shit. However, again, for the position that he had, they bent some doggone stuff around for him. Let's not lie.
Bend around, bro.
Fuck the emotion. Let's just be honest at it. Nigga, we're not talking about
life. You know what it is. I want to know what it is they bent around, bro. What was it?
Well, you got to have a bachelor's degree.
He has a bachelor's degree, 2 of them.
And what?
Google it. Business management and some with sport. Hold on, I'm gonna go right back to it just for you, bro. Just for you. Bro, he has a bachelor in business administration and organizational management.
Where did he get?
You feel me?
See, that's a look. Put your glasses back on, B.
Need a ball, my like.
Here's the thing, bro. Why must you find a way to bring this man down? Because Sports Illustrated even listed, bro. They said Deion Sanders leaves Jackson State better than how.
This man got it at HBC. I'm weak, bro.
Bro, did this nigga not read? I'm gonna keep pulling this up, y'all. The numbers are right there, bro. Look, ain't nothing under $1 million, bro. 30 million, 9 million, 4 million. College Game Day came back for the second time in history, bro. Like, that's big, bro. NFL attention, established HBU pro day.
Okay, so in other words, he did good. So Deion Sanders did good. Deion Sanders did good.
Bro.
Good.
That was fucking good.
He did good.
I like shit about football, and I know that shit's fucking good.
I said he did good.
That's better than good.
What else is there to say about it?
That's better.
So
That's where it brought every game, bro. Every game he brought different hip hop celebrities, actors, all kinds of shit to show recognition.
I'm not gonna lie. If y'all has anybody ever watched a Jackson Mississippi game?
Jackson State game, yes, I have watched. What do you mean? We're watching
That shit is boring as fuck. Thomas, I'm gonna tell you right now, them games are boring as fuck. You're only gonna enjoy just seeing a few halftime.
Again, as someone that doesn't watch football, I would already.
I'm just trying to let you know right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I got family in Mississippi, and I also go to Mississippi at times. Like, let's not try to oversell the shit.
Hey, bro.
Let's not try to oversell it. You're not going to try to hype. You can't see. You didn't know you're talking to a Mississippian. You're not going to try to oversell yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, bro.
Mississippi, bro. I watched the games.
So
bro.
you taking it personal because you're a Mississippi?
No. I'm not taking. No. Listen. No. Con.
That's what
Con. I'm not
like,
taking it personal. But I'm in South Carolina.
That's like Cleveland got pissed when fucking LeBron left.
No. It's not no personal. Like, we don't have to use. We're not trying to use triggering shit. This is not triggering shit. We're not little boys. But we're like looking at it like.
Facts.
Like, the thing about it is this: they went on a gamble. They went on a gamble, and that was it. That was it.
Paid off.
I think he probably tried to do it for me.
That gamble paid off.
I don't care about the views. I don't care about the views of the chat. I care about we're having a conversation. Now, the thing about it is for what it is that he went there. He told it that he came there preaching Bible stuff, saying he's going to save black boys and shit. He got one of the number one picks to come down there, and it is what it is.
Yeah, words.
Did he use that? I got a question. Did he say that? Did he
say he was saving black boys? Is that verbatim?
Did he say he was? Did not say that? Was he not? Was he giving biblical? Was he giving biblical? Fucking goddamn.
He's a man of God. He even in that speech that I posted before the shit first started.
Now he's a man of God. Man, y'all believe this.
You keep trying to believe. Hey, you need.
Man, we're in the Bible Belt. What the fuck you expect?
BMT, you gotta get out of
here. You know you, me, and him grew up with the same fucking grandmas beating the fucking Bible over our heads. You know that shit.
You have to get out of that bucket.
Dion ain't gonna fucking Bible. Dion got his goddamn wife from baby. Dion stole his wife from a fucking another man. That man ain't no fucking Bible.
Bro, the whole league, the famous people been doing that.
Like, that man is anything but that shit.
Man, the league been, you didn't have no problem.
No, we ain't talking about the league. We talking about Dion.
No problem.
Don't try to make Dion something safe.
Hey, you don't think that most of us Christians are not big fucking hypocrites? Like, we all are. What are you talking about? He's just a hypocrite too, and this is how it is. We're human beings. We all fucking lie and do dumb shit.
Thank you, all black butcher, whoever you may be, bro. It's fucking prime time, bro. They obviously don't know who Deion Sanders literally played football and baseball at the same fucking time. One of the only people to get a touchdown and a home run in the same fucking day.
There are other athletes that have done that. You do know that, right?
A baseball game. The man has criteria across the board, and he's always looked out for the kids. He started off coaching kids. He could have got celebrity-wise, he could have got a coaching job anywhere. Since you saying they pulling strings for a nigga, he could have went and got a job anywhere in the beginning. He didn't have to coach the kids. Bro, changed kids' life, even on JSU.
I'm just saying, but where?
What do you mean where? Anywhere damn near. These niggas got
he could have taken her.
Able to go. He could have definitely went to any.
Hey, listen. If you're a man of God, he's gonna come with another day.
Oh my God, Chris, do not bring this shit up.
Oh yeah.
We ain't talking about nothing.
Hey, I can't get mad at that nigga's question. That was good. Hey,
no,
I'm not even mad at that
nigga's question, bro. The conversation we having right now.
Man, y'all made me need to go get some motherfucking tea. I'll be right back.
Hey,
hold off on the next topic. I'll be right back.
Hey, this is on Facebook. All right,
you know what?
Got nothing to do
with savage with that question, bro. Ain't none of them owned by no blacks, man. None of those cars.
There actually are some owned by black people. Don't do that, BMT. There's one off top. You feel me? So let's not do that. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all changing the goalposts. Stop it.
My bad.
Facts.
Use the evidence.
Read this right. But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but no offense, but they do shite so. But they don't do shite shit.
I can answer every question you want because I'm gonna Google the fuck out that shit immediately. So which one you want? We got Wilberforce University, that's black owned. It's a HBCU. But here's the thing, though. My thing is, bro, you have a man. I'm not talking to anybody on the show. I'm talking to the comments because we're about to move past this so we can get into the BG. But my thing is tap in or CapN. You feel me? And let me know if y'all do feel like you would sell out or if y'all feel like he elevated like any wise person would do, despite what the fuck they color of their skin looks like. He's not in here to see settle and be stagnant.
If I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put it like this: if Kanye can get away,
it ain't about the color of your skin.
No. We gonna go there. If Kanye can wear a fucking MAGA hat and say, he literally came out and said that he's done supporting black people. That when people call him a sellout, he's like, yeah, I gave up on the black community. I gave up on victim mentality and all that shit. That's a fucking sellout. Yet we still support this nigga. I'm not gonna sit here and get on Coach Prime or elevate his fucking pocket. I'm not doing that. When I say we, I'm talking about us as a collective, nigga.
Okay, but Con. But you at least have the point. You saying I'm not gonna get on him about elevating his pocket. Where am I gonna argue with you on that one? If it's about you getting your fucking money, just say that shit. I'm not gonna say shit. Don't try to make it sound some kind of revelation.
Bro,
you
about to move on.
Y'all ain't showing me that pro-black.
Y'all literally going against the words this man said. This is Deion celebrity. It's not about no fucking money, bro. He been having money, bro. He's not broke. This is not some country town coach who needs the job. He's doing this for the love of the game and these kids, bro. He don't need no money. Prime time, nigga, his name is Prime Time. He get a baseball check, a football check, nigga, a TV check. Nigga, he was doing TV before Jackson State. Right. Stop playing, bro. Y'all niggas is capping on this motherfucker, bro, because this nigga don't need no fucking money. He literally went to school. Wait, Con. He literally went to CU today, gave a whole nother speech today where he told kids in that locker room, y'all might as well. He told his kids don't jump in the portal. He told CU kids jump in the portal because we about to get rid of some of y'all. Because why? He not leaving JSU stranded, bro. He's bringing a lot of those players over there to that Pac-12 college, bro. To that Pac-12 college, bro. What are you saying, bro? He love them kids, bro. He give it all for them kids. The man could barely fucking walk. This nigga rode around on a fucking scooter and shit. Lost 2 fucking toes, nigga. It still was there for them kids, bro. Don't ever try to get at that man like that, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you want to.
We about to move.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Look up, Google the video.
The numbers is on the steep, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Brian not a great player.
So I'm gonna tell you right now. Google the video. I'm gonna let him finish.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, go Google the video of the people at Jackson University that all they do now is just desecrate his mural. Like, motherfuckers don't even fuck with him. Now, the white kids don't give a fuck.
Niggas do that in sports every day. Nigga, they done burnt college.
No. We're talking about Jackson and Deion. We're talking about Jackson and we're talking about Deion Sanders. Let's not jump around. Let's keep it focused. They're desecrating the fuck out of his mural. So,
thank you, bro. He don't want to hear it.
It is what it is. So, we're talking about right here. We're talking about right here.
Right here.
It is what it is.
Right here, people are fucking shitty.
This is why, like I said, like, this is why I don't have no smoke. This is why whenever people say, hey, are we building up the community or stuff? And I'm like, what community? Because people say anything, like, but here's the thing about what community, because you got a community that don't respect black men. And then 2, the black men that do come by, they use it for what they got to use it for and then get the fuck out. And I mean, I get it. It is what it is.
People with statements like yours is why niggas come and go, bro. Because there's no faith, no belief. Like I said earlier, this nigga extended.
Dude, I'm a black father that raised black kids that own 2 black companies.
That's cool.
So how you gonna tell me, somebody who's in the shit, that sees motherfuckers who don't got no skin in me come around? Like how you gonna tell me? How you gonna wait? How you gonna no?
We're getting in a whole different fucking conversation now.
That's why I'm about to move on. But
hold on, I'm gonna get them niggas.
No,
Hold on.
I'm just saying, like,
what the hell just happened?
okay.
Oh, they.
They're saying, like, if you're no. I mean, so we're up here. He's saying that they were going to be.
BMC, you heard what they
BMT got to
said.
do what? Put it up here. What's it?
BMC, gotta quit cut up, bro. Stop acting like that, bro. This is our people, bro. He's moving up and he's bringing us up.
Who's our people?
Our people.
Who's our people?
People who stand with the movement, and I ain't talking about color. I'm talking about
what movement? Well, first of all,
like-minded
what movement are you talking about?
The elevation of a culture. Dedicate to elevate. You can
what's
put
culture, bro.
What you mean? What's the culture? Unity. UNITY. People who willing to unite. People who don't give a fuck about the color of your skin, but at the same time appreciate somebody that looks like them, and they ain't here.
That's not the culture, bro. Like,
bro, what's
that's
the
not
culture?
the culture. Like, you see that right there? That's my culture. That's my culture, right? And I understand. Like, I get. Like I said, like I get what you're trying. I get what you're trying to say. Well. You're trying to say, well, whoever just joins on, but everybody don't mean the same for what you want to stand for. Like, at the end of the day, people, I guess you just put stuff through. If you're trying to say, like, listen, I'm never going to go around trying to preach and shout wolf tickets. If you're a man that's coming here to work and say, hey, I know shit's going to be hard. I got to put stuff out there. Then
read what he said.
I'm here for money.
You took the words out of my mouth.
That's your nationality, not your race.
That's your nationality, right? That's not your culture.
Dude, first of all, that's Geechee Gullah. If you actually understood that shit, so you can please put that dumbass comment down. That's Geechee Gullah. But I guess you wouldn't understand that, nigga. Yeah, you look stupid.
Bro,
he definitely made himself look stupid. You felt prophetic in that. That's the Geechee Gullah flag. I guess some people already want to know what the fuck that is.
Culture.
That's my culture.
The defining
that is.
Of culture.
It's in history. Google that. Google that. I don't have to Google what I am. I don't have to Google that what I am. I know what I am. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a motherfucker says, "Hey, hold on," it's like that's like somebody trying to tell me, "Huh? I'm Geechee Gullah."
What are you?
Geechee Gullah. I just told you.
I'm right. We're talking about the culture, like as far as what we live in now. The culture, as far as not just black culture, not white culture, but a culture of united people, bro. United people, like-minded individuals with the same outlook, the same goals, the same fucking,
So we're talking about. Hold on. So you're talking on two different things, man. You're speaking about two different
culture.
Things. If I'm talking about that of the elevation of black culture,
I Googled it for.
Hold on.
No, we're not talking about. See, I didn't put no.
So you're not. So okay. So just say you're not talking about black culture.
I'm not talking about race. This has nothing to do with race.
So what was Dion talking on?
You feel me? No, what he said was he's going to make sure these black kids get an opportunity before the white kids, which is what white people been doing with white kids for many years. But at the same time, he's not about to overlook, you feel me, valuable players. You got to go watch the speech he made today. I didn't get enough time to put it in here, but you need to listen. But for the definition,
I need to listen. I mean, I've only done 8 shows about this. I mean, it's just only here, but you're saying something totally different about culture. It's like, hey, it's not about race, but then you're saying that, hey, it's about people that just unify. So you're talking about an ideal.
It's not completely about race. It's not. But he's not going to overlook his people. But it's not completely about race. We making
he's
it.
Not going to overlook his people.
Thing.
He's not. So he's not going to overlook his people.
He's not. He's going to get, like he said, bro. He's looking for dedicated, disciplined, determined. You feel me? Determined people. You feel me? It don't matter what you look like at the end of the day. He's not going to overlook that, but at the end of the day, he's looking for a certain type of man and person to be on his team. That's what he told the Colorado State athletes today when he told them they should jump in the portal and they about to get the boot. You feel me? It's about race, but it's not all about race. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's about race, but it's not all about race.
That's like shit is about money, but it's not always all about money. Like you need money to get through, but it's not always about money. It's about the time, the dedication, what you put into that motherfucker. Culture isn't a race. I'm trying to read the definition.
That is Black culture. We are a formula. We are locked and it's inclusive. We understand what values of food is, and it's just a race thing. Now, like I said, I get what you're trying to come from your perspective, and I know we're not going to connect, and that's fine. Like I say, that is what it is. If he's saying that he's just trying to recruit good players, then hey, let him do that. I don't give a fuck about that. Only thing I'm like, hey, don't try to sell that of, hey, I'm trying to put a leg up so that way this is a black thing. Like, it's not a black thing. Just say I'm trying to get into a new prospect of, making money. I mean, y'all, I don't know why people make this seem like a big deal. Politicians do it to black folks all the time. People who come into the black side, hey, y'all, I'm here to help y'all and get X, Y, and Z. And all of a sudden, when shit starts panning out, it is what it is. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing why it's hard to take. This is the thing why it's hard to take black men serious, because when you'll hear black men talk like this, that say, hey, it's not a racial shit, but then when all of a sudden shit hits the fan, then all of a sudden they want to go back to, I'm on my black shit when it's at a convenience. But then when you fall on hard times, hey, black folks, come bail me out. Or, hey, you remember, I'm one of y'all.
In this situation, though.
Who's done that?
I said, who's on hard times in this situation?
Right now? I mean, honestly, nobody's on hard times right now. I mean, that we're looking at that of the conversation.
So, my thing is, I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. If it was about money, bro,
it was about money.
If this man gave up half of his check back to the school to make
we get that. Like, you're not saying anything new. Like, I get it. He went to a poor quality ass fucking school. You're not saying anything new that I don't know. Mississippi's broke. So you're not saying anything new that I don't know. It's a poor, impoverished state. It's the brown belt. That's the brown belt. You know what that is? You know what the brown belt is, Jew?
Yeah.
So what's the brown belt? How bad is the brown belt right now?
I haven't looked into it in about a year, so I wouldn't know how.
So you haven't looked into it.
No.
Man, what the fuck? What the fuck am I being told a referee? I'm the white motherfucker. No one's hearing what I have to say.
Hey, if y'all bring
this is why. That's why I hate goddamn
rules.
No, go ahead.
Hold up. For the dumb motherfuckers that saying it's not about money, then why they keep bringing up? He went for better pay and better treatment. If it's not about money, then why would you give a fuck?
But how you gonna go with somebody else telling you versus what this man is saying out of his own mouth?
He just said that. Hold on.
Outside,
he said they gave him a better contract.
In the world need to stop fucking acting like y'all can go with a fucking.
He said that.
Or critics. No, he didn't. No.
So 1 minute. Hold on. 1 minute you're saying. Wait. 1 minute you're saying. 1 minute you're saying that it's not about money, but he's going to get a better contract. Which one is it?
It ain't about the money, bro. It's about the position. It ain't got.
That's like you know what's crazy? It's like.
Bro. That's
I'm
like
gonna show you this.
Being on Tubi and then
it's like this is interesting.
It's like a nigga being on Tubi for free, or anybody can stream to go into get a Netflix special or going to HBO Max, nigga. They're just elevating, bro. Most of them niggas don't really need the bag, but they're not going to do it without a bag because then you'll be working as a slave.
You would.
Then you would be a slave.
See, here's the thing about it. So. Here's the thing about it. When you try to use the HBO Max thing, I'm gonna show you where you fucked up with the HBO. Because Dave Chappelle even said that HBO tried to fuck him over for his fucking contract, when Netflix actually respected him on his contract, and he said, "Pull my shit down." They did it out of respect of him as the client. So using HBO was a bad reference. HBO was about using his shit without his permission. So hold on, no, you used it. So you used it. I'm gonna be for real. JSU did some foul shit to him. I'm never gonna tell. Jay did some foul shit to him. I'm not gonna ignore that. I would never tell a black man to stay in an abusive ass relationship. I'm never gonna tell no man stay in an abusive. I'm never told a woman to stay in an abusive relationship.
We're gonna move on from.
But then I'm gonna be. And what about Hulu and Tyson? That is.
So then, can we be of the agreement then that like
did not say Tyson's
where he was at was treating him like shit? Yeah. So can we agree that where he was at was treating him like shit? So he's moving somewhere that's hopefully gonna be better, right?
Exactly.
So that's probably a really big factor. It ain't just the money,
I want to move past this because
he's going to the white. He's going to the white people that want to better. I agree. He can go there.
So look, let's do the vote.
Oh my God! All right, let's say
Tap.
I'm saying Cap. He's not a sellout. You know, say Tap if he's a sellout. Cap if he's not a sellout. I'm gonna say a Cap.
I'm going Cap.
Tap, and I respect it. I respect that he's a sellout.
Viewers, y'all calling Cap? Are y'all calling Tap? Tap, he a sellout. Cap, he ain't a sellout. I'm capping. I called a statement Cap all day long.
Cap as well.
You feel me?
I say it's fine with him being a sellout. I'm fine with him being a sellout. Okay, Tap. I'm fine with him being a sellout.
Down with it.
Yeah, I'm done with it. Tap. So, two caps.
Oh, before we do move on, though,
we gotta come up with a five from now on.
God, let the conversation die.
Hey, it's dead, man. It's dead.
No, it's
dead. 2-2. It's done.
For clarification, the culture means the arts and other manifestations of human intellectual achievement regarding collectively. They don't say shit about race. Meaning number 2, the custom, art, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social groups. The culture being the football culture, the rap culture, the art culture, the nerd culture, which all 4 of us are, BLERD culture. That has nothing to do with if you're black, white, yellow, pink, blue, man, woman, him, her, them, they, these, those things. You feel me? It's for the culture.
Did you use so you use the second one? Are you using the second one or using the first one?
They're both the fucking same thing. It's the same thing, just said in a different format.
No, they're not. They're two different
They're
things.
just different context to the same thing.
But
Different
it's damn near
context.
But I'm saying, but if you use one, the second one is used for if you're trying to claim that of reparations. The first one is used for that if you're trying to claim that of intellectual property.
I'm going with the first one.
Yeah. I know. I knew you was going with the first one. I knew you wasn't using the second one. I knew you was using the first one. That's why I wanted you to understand that. You weren't using the second one. You were talking about reparations. You wouldn't use the second one. You're talking about the first one. You stick to that one. Stick to that one. You're using the first one. That's so I'm using the second one. Okay, so I'm on the second one. So it's a tie. 2 tap, 2 caps. Next one.
Who else? No, who else tapped?
I did because I said he's a sellout, but I totally fucking respect it. Like I see it, I get it.
So 2 sellouts.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I get it. I get it. I respect you for it.
All right, so we're moving forward. If y'all want to,
here's a lot moment. Y'all want to see all the pussy I'm getting tonight? It's mixed race pussy.
Hey, check this out.
Hey, this episode is wild, bro.
If y'all want to drop more feedback regarding this Deion Sanders thing, these posts will be on our Instagram, Facebook pages. Y'all can go comment under them after the show is over or whatever so be. We'd love to hear y'all opinions more on that. But we're going to segue over into this situation here. Brittany Griner.
Oh, God.
Brittany Griner. So, as y'all know, they released Brittany Griner from Russian captivity after 10 months.
Yeah. I just heard about that today. Yeah.
She was traded for somebody in particular I don't believe was a logical.
A fucking terrorist, basically.
I'm gonna bring up this right here. Where is it? So if you know, where the fuck did it go? Con, you take my shit?
Whoa, what's up?
Con ain't doing shit. Do something, Con.
We don't want my posting, nigga. I've been posting comments all day, motherfucker. What you talking about?
He been too busy taking over all the fucking Asia and shit. Give us some slack.
I made a whole little picture of y'all little verses and posted it. I put me and me and this nigga Thomas also, y'all can get y'all shit off, and it still wasn't good enough. That's just like
You fucking threw me through the wall, Like, Thomas, let's play this shit. No.
All right.
Oh man, nigga. Mr. Krabs ass nigga.
I was done with the conversation before. Y'all out of pocket, believe me. Whoever made that fucking picture, you can suck a donkey's dick. I don't give a fuck. Right. So here, Brittany Griner, right? So if y'all ever seen this movie, Lord of Wars, that movie was based off this man. With Nicolas Cage, man. If y'all seen it, that movie was based off this man right here in the back throwing up the deuces. He is a notorious arms dealer. He is known to have sold thousands of millions of fucking weapons that were supposedly going to be used to kill U.S. citizens. You feel me? I feel it. I feel it, All Black. I feel it. My thing is, I'm happy she home. Don't get me wrong. Congratulations. Welcome home. I know that can be rough, especially being in a foreign prison. You feel me? I have no idea what that is like. All the Russian movies I've seen, I know it ain't been good. You feel me? I don't know if you ran into Boyka in there or nothing and y'all had a brawl or anything. But, hey, we want to get y'all opinion. Do you? So, I don't know. I'm so fucking fucked up from his last conversation. I'm all
Cause remember your pressure points. Remember your pressure points.
Hey, I was sipping the whole way through, so
are we trying to figure out what would be the tap and fuck, I can't word. What would be the tap and cap'n question? Because I got one. Did the U.S. drop the motherfucking ball or not?
I'm back on.
So was it a smart trade?
Fuck no, it was not a smart trade.
All right, be quiet. Brittany Griner released WNBA star for Merchant of Death. Tap or cap, do y'all believe this was a wise trade? Or cap, do y'all believe they should have done something better? You know, what do y'all think? Me personally,
let me tap in, bro, because I feel like I ain't talked like majority of this last fucking segment.
Go
ahead. I'm gonna say cap, right? And
Me too.
We all know that I'm pro black women. You know what I'm saying? But as a nation, I think that there was a mishandling of the negotiations. I think that we could have did a much better job. My thing is, we all have down there the same, but they have as far as weapons of destruction. So this move was all political and social, not good trade. Okay, so look. With that being said, me and BMT are both military men, right? So we can both speak from a military perspective that, you know what I'm saying? Like there's other dudes that were in Russia prison, you know what I mean? For war and for, you know, whatever, for other reasons that they could have negotiated to get soldiers back home, and they didn't put those people. They didn't prioritize them. You get what I'm saying? And I think as a soldier, you would feel some type of way knowing that you're putting your life on the line for your country, and the motherfuckers just letting you ride in prison because you're not say high value, but high profile. You get what I'm saying? So hold on, the motherfuckers forget Putin was just trying to take over Ukraine. Dude's finna go solo them niggas. Yeah, so yeah, bro, like I want to say, okay, so being a smart trade, no man left behind. Go, yeah, exactly. Never leave behind a fallen soldier, man. That's your soldier's creed. You feel me? But past all that, I just want to say, like, am I happy that she's home? I would never come on here in this platform and say that I'm not going to advocate for Black women's safety or mental health or wherever the case may be. But here's going to be a hot topic, right? Because I really thought about this shit. I feel as though that this world, either I don't know if you want to blame the feminist movement, whatever you want. Yeah, I'm about to go there. It's about to get real sticky.
Well, let me turn off my.
Well, we just got.
I'm about to be villain.
I'm gonna get real fucking sticky, bro.
After all you just said, the last debate, you want to run now?
Yeah.
Listen, I can talk shit about black. I ain't getting on this. No, that feminist move, they some bitches.
We need to, as much as I love black women, we need to stop being apologists and stop making excuses for just because she's a black woman, we're going to put her endangerment or her whatever as a priority when they fuck up. Same thing like with Shakira Harrison. You know what I mean? Like she smoked weed. How you say that's her name? Harris, right? Sha'Carri Richardson. Thank you. Well, her, that's I was like, it was close. It was close, nigga.
Close, a little bit.
It's a little bit. You heard, you got it.
Sha'Carri Harris. That's out there somewhere.
When she smoked weed and all that shit, you had politicians like, you know what I mean? What's her name? Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? You had other celebrities speak on her behalf and be like, oh, she should be able to play in the Olympics. And it's the same thing what we doing right now with Griner. It's like they know the rules, they knew what they wasn't supposed to do, but now we are going to bat for them, even though that they they committed a criminal act. Am I pro black women? Am I pro their safety and mental health? Yeah. But when you fuck up, you now put your nation or our welfare at risk on your behalf, and you the one who fucked up. You get what I'm saying? And you got soldiers in that motherfucker that could be getting out, and all they did was serve their country. You actually committed a criminal act, and we're supposed to be like, oh, get her out because she's a black woman or because she's high profile or what she represents. I don't think that that's what one of our commenters said. They did it more for a social political act more than it was for an actual, you know what I mean, like a good political action. You get what I'm saying? Like doing it for the right reasons, like that. Just wasn't the right move, bro.
So going back to that,
get her out and get some more motherfuckers out. That person was more high profile enough where you could have had negotiated more motherfuckers to get out that fucking negotiation, bro. That's how I feel.
So going back to that no soldier left behind. All right, so they did say it was not a negotiation at all. It was a take it or leave it type of deal. Old boy wasn't even part of the deal on America's side. When they was trying to get Brittany back, Russia basically said, take it or leave it. We ain't giving no other option. You feel me? So, I mean, they took it. Was it a smart take? No, it wasn't. You feel me? This shit is chess, not checkers. You feel me? And they just decided to play chess one time and jump another name. But somebody said right here. All right, so shout out to Emily Griffin on Facebook. She said, for all the armchair diplomats and international lawyers out there who are complaining about Brittany Griner's release, especially the ones coming at me on my page and in my DMs, you may want to consider the following. She says the family of American prisoner Paul Whelan fully backs the Griner deal. Paul Whelan is a doctor or scientist or something like that who has been over there for like 3 or 4 years now. You feel me? And they couldn't get him back, but they wasn't trying to give him up. They actually wanted a assassin that is being that was captured. They wanted an assassin to be released for him, and they basically said it was a no-go. America said we ain't doing that. But Russia refused to include or consider Paul Whelan in any exchange for Russian arms dealer Victor Bout. According to one high-level official, it was a choice to get Brittany or nothing. How do y'all feel? Like, I mean, when it's put that way, do you think they made the smart decision if it was the only option they had, or should have just waited it out? But we have to consider what could have happened to Brittany as well while she sat over there. Not one, y'all already mentioned, she's a part of the LGBTQ community. We know how powerful they are right now. 2, she is a 7-foot woman. 3, she is a woman. At the end of the day, even though she got a deeper voice than all 4 of us, she's a woman. You feel me? So there's a lot of things that could have happened to her over there, being in those Russian jails. We don't know how they are with the LGBT community over there, how America is. You feel me? But at the same time, being that it was a take it or leave it situation, I mean, you do have to kind of consider, hey, we're gonna take it because it's America, that she's a part of these major communities that are basically running America's social media and political program right now. So I wouldn't have expected nothing less, being that who she was. I was actually telling ENT that yesterday. She's LGBTQ. That's the first thing. Like, they winning everything. Like, America, that pressure on America to bring her home, they wasn't prepared for that. And Biden soft. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if y'all come for me. I'm gonna say it. Biden soft. If y'all remember, last year, or not last year, a couple years ago, Donald Trump had the same situation. He literally got 21 Savage back, didn't have to make a trade. He got ASAP Rocky back, didn't have to make a trade. It was like one or two other people, bro, got back from overseas, and he didn't have to make no trade because why? Them motherfuckers knew that Donald Trump would blow y'all bitch asses up if y'all don't give him what he want. I don't feel like
you dipping into a whole nother bag on this conversation.
I'm just saying, I mean, at the end of the day, our president signed the paper. You feel me? Your negotiation skills are terrible, my boy.
Yeah, we also got to remember that, like, on the same thing, like, we had Kim Jong-un threatening us and shit, and Trump basically went, fucking do it.
Like,
all of a sudden, like, North Korea and South Korea shaking hands and shit. Like, they had a fucking peace summit. That motherfucker was crazy.
Facts. And I only say that to say...
I don't support the motherfucker. That man was fucking crazy, and it got results.
The same nigga that you talking about was, the same nigga that you talking about being our president is the same nigga that probably could pull off the feat that you talk about, but probably because a lot of the conspiracy was going around him was that he was colluding with Russia. So I can understand that he might be able to pull that off versus, oh, he's a crazy motherfucker, he's just gonna blow motherfuckers. Now, I was actually serving the time that he was blowing up other countries and dictators and shit like that, and put us in a situation. So yeah, do I agree with you? Yes, but at the end of the day, that shit will put us more at risk than what Biden pulled off. You get what I'm saying? There are people that are for war because you get more money during war, but the country actually gets poor when we go to war. You know what I'm saying? People who are in those positions to capitalize off of war, they make money, but us, the common folk, we do not. We lose our fucking lives. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, we remember ISIS. My thing is, bro,
wife of Osiris.
I feel so. Look what we did. So Russia is we're about to potentially be beefing with Russia, and y'all just gave them back somebody
that can help.
Exactly. Mass murder, bro. He's responsible for like thousands of deaths, bro. Like thousands of deaths. You feel me? This dude is Sprite player. So it's like,
no, I'm not a Smite player. I just know Egyptian mythology. I'm just a nerd.
So
I've been on the battlefield for 6 years. I've served in Afghanistan, Iraq. I've served all over. I've been on the front lines, EOD, infantry, air assault. So I've dealt with this shit, like, on the forefront. Would it ever be an actual war with Russia? I don't think it'll get that far, because then you're dealing with nuclear powers, and that's a lot of tension. I'd rather go. It's easier to fuck with the smaller fish, like the Ukrainian shit. That's why we're not really too much touching that. Like, we'll send them their little trinkets of money, but they actually have U.S. soldiers on ground. Now that would be, now we're actually in an active.
But we did have U.S. soldiers on ground, though.
We did, but see, we're just training. We're training, like you know, like when we were training the Afghanis how to fight, but we weren't helping them with their fight. Like, we were just training them. Like, hey, I'm gonna teach you crazy little fuckers how to shoot. But they were just shooting all kind of ways with AKs. But I'm not. When y'all were getting y'all little four fights, for the most part, we had to start taking our hands back and letting them fight their own fights. Now, of course, Taliban fucked them up, took it back. Actually, some of them we believe already were the Taliban. So we technically were training Taliban members. And that's alleged. Now, as far as it goes for this one, I don't give a fuck about Brittany Griner. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I don't give a fuck about that bitch, because she was never.
Why she gotta be all that? Why she gotta be all that?
She is a bitch, and I'm unapologetic about it. She's a bitch. Now the motherfucker, the motherfucker.
Hey, that was a personal opinion.
That is right. And our
personal opinion doesn't represent all of TapN No CapN.
Right. Now, now listen. Here's the thing about it. Here's where it is. You talk shit about the same country that you're asking to save your ass.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
I actually have a post for that.
Sorry.
He ain't lying, bro.
But it is what it is.
All right.
It is what it is.
All right.
It is what it is.
Like I told you yesterday.
What?
We don't have any proof that she personally asked anybody to save her ass. Her wife is actually the one that was doing all the advocating on this end for her. And then her coach from the WNBA, as well as the community, as we know how powerful they are.
They're not that powerful. They're not. Listen. They're not that. Listen, y'all. People believe that they're powerful. People believe they're powerful. But I can promise you, all the time I've been in clubs and everywhere else, the motherfuckers are like, hey, I'm cool. I'm your friend. I got weed. Okay.
We ain't talking about individually. They like what black people could be if we come together all the way. One ain't nothing, but all of them together, it's a problem, bro.
Are you quoting the grasshopper from Ants, nigga?
I feel like you just did a whole quote. Like,
if one of them stands up, they'll all stand up.
That's a need to know basis, Kyle. Don't do that.
Somebody gets it.
They're not. They like I said, like they got their own, like that own community has their own in-house fighting. Like, believe it, they do. Like, I got people who are there who, they are of that like elk, and they tell me like, no, man, like some shit that we don't agree on. But that's
facts. I have
amongst them.
I got partners like that.
So, but the thing about it is this. Again, it's the thing about it is this. And I'm not even using like I said, like the shots that we were watching when they're thinking like, well, if it was LeBron, y'all would go save America. Would go save LeBron. I'm like, oh, okay. So hold on, Goofy. Let me get it off. They made a lot of comparisons to a lot of motherfuckers. Now, when Sha'Carri did her shit, and I agree, you shot a valid arrow on that one. A lot of motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie. For a lot of women to say that I'm not punching at women, but I'm also saying women, y'all need to start holding your own people accountable. When they do shit, they gotta own that shit. Now, when the baller son fucked up, his daddy was already working to go get his son back. Trump helped out, but his daddy was already working to get his boy back. That's facts. Same thing that ASAP, y'all gotta understand, black people, y'all can't just go to other people's countries think you can do whatever the fuck you want. I know y'all say, well, we in America, but I'm telling you right now, for the time I've been on that boat, and Colin will tell you, they let you know before you get off that boat, that plane, that ship, listen, hey, y'all two ladies that like each other, y'all better stop holding hands. But when y'all get in Dubai, they will lock your ass the fuck up. When you get in whatever country, you gotta play by their rules, man. So
he got 21 back too.
Yeah. But technically, 21 only fucked up because he did not do his paperwork in time. That's the thing that happens with people who are immigrants. You don't do your paperwork in time, they can start sending you back. So, her arrest was about that of having a vape pen.
Weed liquid. Yeah,
it was weed. Now they take that seriously. Like they take that seriously over there. Now some people are like, oh, well, it's just weed. But see, over here, you may be fine with that in certain states. If you go with other states, no. Like y'all didn't learn that shit from when all the rappers began trouble whenever they go to the Balenciaga walk runways, and they always get in trouble for having weed on them. Like nigga, stop. I get it. It's France, but nigga, you not French. What the fuck?
No, clarification.
You an American.
Though. I'm not cutting you off, but I'm gonna let clarification just for the audience. Her charges are of the distillate, just like in Vegas. Weed is legal, but there's a limitation to how much terps you can have, meaning the concentrate version of weed. 8 grams of weed is legal over there in Moscow and everything. It was because she had wax. That was the specific thing. Just for the audience, it wasn't because of weed. It was because she had a terpene, a concentrate version of weed, which is still illegal even in some places in America to have. You can have weed in certain places, but you still are not legalized to have terps. You feel me? You're not allowed to have it in terps.
Before you tap in, I want to say to some like a Mac point, yeah, it is harsh, but in other countries, their laws are fucking harsh. And as much as we complain about American, don't get me wrong, I would never, as a black man that come from Oakland, California, I would never sit here and say that, oh, like the cops out here don't be tripping, that we had mass incarcerations for petty crimes, because we had that shit too when it came to weed. Don't forget, in our country, nigga, there was a time where when you got caught with a little bit of weed, you did these same amount of numbers of years. Y'all may not remember, but we was doing that shit. You feel me? So yeah, it sounds harsh to us because I would say we are privileged, not as Americans, but privileged as we are a new generation that didn't grow up in that. There are other countries that have not developed in that same sentence where it comes to the law. So they shit is still the same fucking way. So you gotta understand that when you're traveling other places, and yet at the same time, when you are on a basketball team and all that other shit, you're not even supposed to be having that shit on you, bro. If we're keeping it a whole band. So I don't know, bro. Like I'm just to let y'all know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, man, I get it. Like, I don't want nobody American to get incarcerated, but understand this. When you go to another country, they don't see all that racial shit. They just see a fucking American, straight up. So that racial shit is pretty kind of concentrated here in America. That's what we be doing. Well, this, that, you black, white, all that other shit.
Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off your point, bro, but it's yes and no. Like when they see us, yeah, they do see American. Yet at the same time, racism and colorism still is highly up there in all the other countries, bro. Let's not pretend that it's just highly concentrated.
For instance, you go to any of the Asian countries like Japan or China. You have a white American and a black American over there. The black American's going to get a lot more stares because they're more used to white Americans, not black Americans.
They
do like some insensitive ass shit, like wanting to touch your hair and shit. Like, it gets pretty fucking spicy.
But see, here's the thing about it. But I hear what you're saying, Thomas. But like when I was in China, they thought I did sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I don't do sports. I'm just here on vacation. But they thought I did sports. You understand? The most interaction of they ever seen a black person is through TV. So you got to think where some people haven't caught up in certain regions versus where some people are like, oh, well, the guy does business. Like they offer stereotypes of what they see people like. So South Korea. Oh, I've been over there. So
speaking of this my boy Chris. By the way, follow his content, bro. Chris, put down your IG, bro. He talks about nothing but positivity, bro. This is my dude. This is my battle. I was in the military with, you know what I'm saying? So respect to my guy.
But them thinking you sports is racist.
Yes.
I don't know. Well,
it's very innocent racism.
That's not racism.
It's still racism. It's just innocent racism. They don't know better. It's just ignorance.
It's called stereotyping.
Yeah. Which is racist.
Well, here's the thing about it.
Like assuming I like mayonnaise. I mean, like it ain't a bad thing, and you're not wrong. But
I'm trying to tell y'all that I've been there, how they view people because of what they hear or what they see. Like, I get what you're saying, but we're looking at it through that of a context of as an American versus that of Michael Jackson, y'all dance, y'all can dance. I appreciate the love, brother. Oh, shout out to you, bro. Like, I definitely will look you up. Like I'm telling you, as an American soldier, like stereotyping, which is a form or.
Oh, sorry, I'll go back. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were reading my brother. Go ahead.
Umbrella. I'm y'all to put on the umbrella. Like, I only been there, so I can show y'all. Like I'm saying, like it is what it is. Like if I see a Spanish person, I'm like, oh shit, football. Like, do y'all play football down there? Like, well, am I racist? Or I'm thinking of the stereotype that these motherfuckers when the cups start, motherfuckers be winning like motherfuckers over there, or all their kids can play. So we're looking at it that as an American, everybody thinks we have guns, we all curse, we all do all kind of stereotypical shit in America. Like, I'm telling you what people say to me in con when we're over there. Like, but you got this mindset that you're an American, you go to another country to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can't. They'll check your ass in a heartbeat, because that's why they're harsher when we go to Russia. That's what I've been trying to say. Like, you can't go to these countries thinking you can just pop off and say, well, I'm America, I can do whatever. I promise you, dude, somebody's going to step to you. Or you have a group of dudes willing to beat your ass the minute you step off that fucking base. Like, that shit happens a lot. That's why they tell you when you go to Japan, certain places in Japan, you can't go to. They'll say no Americans and definitely no Navy or Marines, because they have rape charges of men raping women. It's prejudice. Nobody give a fuck about that in them countries. That's their turf. Like, you can't tell another man how to respond in his backyard. Like, that's the problem with a lot of Americans. That's like me going to Jamaica. I'm a black man, go to Jamaica, and they know I'm not Jamaican, nigga, they will fuck me up in a heartbeat if I go around their area. I'm just trying to let you know that heartbeat. And I'm all black, but they're like, nah. Hey, you want to ride into? No, I'll stay with the fucking tourists. I know how you niggas get down. Like I said,
I'm not saying that the racism is mean spirited and shit. I mean, like with some of them, yeah, definitely. I'm just saying, like, technically speaking, the stereotyping is racist, but it comes from an innocent place. Like, they ain't trying to be mean about it or nothing like that. That's when you can just be like, nah, it ain't really like that. That's only like what you see on TV. I actually don't play sports. I'm a fucking dork. Like, that's so like it's still racist, but we ain't gotta be mad about it. We just gotta be like, no, it's okay.
Let me tap in. Yeah. Let me tap. Hold on, Drew. Hold on. I just want to reinforce what Thomas just said. Mm-hmm. As somebody who is majoring in psychology, I'm telling you, from even a mental, my own teacher. Right, there you go. My own teacher has taught us about racism in programming, and as I think BMT should know, when we talk about war and shit like that, what did they use in war? Propaganda. Propaganda perpetuates racism. So the same shit that you're talking about with these, stereotypical thoughts that, it's just stereotypical, it's prejudice. Prejudice is a part of the system of racism. You can't really have a conversation about stereotypes without bringing racism into play, because that same rhetoric and that same mind process of generalizing a whole group of people is what they use to perpetuate racism. So they're in the same conversation.
And to the point that you brought up, BMT, about like this is in America and stuff like that, I do get it. Like, here in America, we get a lot more pissed off about any kind of like microaggressions and shit like that, because that's the culture we're raised in. We're more used to it. We're a very diversified culture, a very diversified nature. So for us, we should know, like, as a white dude, I know, do not fucking touch a black person's hair. I know. I have been called out on it. I know better. But someone in like Japan, they haven't been taught.
I get you on that, Tom.
That's when they're in a sense, the only things that them seeing is through stuff like social media and TV and stuff like that, like only seeing black people in like positions like sports and rappers and stuff like that. Like, you got the whole Gongoro movement because of black female rappers. It's still racist, but they ain't trying to be mean about it, because that is their own personal version of propaganda, because it's what the TV and the media are telling them. This is what black people are like.
And with that being said, it's not like just America put out racist commercials and propaganda. China do the same shit. So the same countries that we talking about is like, they only do it because America. No, these niggas that was a part of the whole racist trade and the whole shit too. So I say racist trade, the slave trade and shit too. So let's really broaden our mindsets when it comes to like just talking about America. America is bad when it comes to race and cultures. So is other fucking countries. Let's not get it twisted.
I'm like, somebody asked me about the umbrella. Yes, there is certain umbrella, like how umbrella branches off. There is a tree to how racism works. Everybody uses it in some form of marketing, format, music, or certain propaganda. Like, we're not playing the game. Like, we're talking as people who understand this. Like, I know people like, no, trust me. Like, Nike tells you that they're marketing on how they sell their shoes and who they predominantly market it to. like this shit is real, man. Like how they do certain water or medical commercials, or when they sell certain stuff, like they have a certain type of brand of how they want to sell it, or who they, or what kind of people that they portray to. When you go in certain areas, now going towards the Britney and versus the merchant debt. Now I know of him because my unit went after him a few times. Okay, or different stuff. I am not just. Oh no, I'm not. We're not saying you are. But as far as it goes, this man has killed a lot of people, not by himself, pulling the trigger, but because of what he is capable of the people that work under him. This will come back to haunt America. I can definitely assure you of that. Because of
you a part of Illuminati?
It's the thing about it is it's not. Well, it's the thing about it's what somebody can do because of what they're connected to. Like, this is a guy that can move guns around like Amazon packages very easily. Like the fucking Gordon Ramsay of firearms. Like, that's no clout. Like, that's why a lot of countries in Africa, Russia, any militarized country knows this motherfucker, even America, because of what he can do. So we allow Russia getting him back was like you just pretty much gave them back Jeff Bezos of firearms. Nigga, I would rather have given them somebody else. I'm like, well, sorry, Brittany. I guess you got to just sit there and do your 2 or 5 years because we can't let this motherfucker back on the street. Like,
what the fuck happened to us being the nation of we don't fucking negotiate with terrorists? Like, where did that go? Like, that right there should have been like, yeah, we want the merchant of death. We should have been like, fuck no, pick someone else.
Well, the thing about it is,
my nigga, just say the name again.
Well, it goes towards this is when trying to chase the boat gets you in a situation. And you understand what I'm saying? Like, trust me, they didn't get Britney because they warmed their hearts or they gave a fuck what the people had to say. Bullshit. Because they done did that shit. They weren't giving a fuck what people had to say when the lockdowns were happening. They gave a fuck what people had to say when we were hurting for our jobs or fucking goddamn the rural system. So don't think the people got mad about Britney. No, they didn't. Niggas barely even watch the WNBA. So I know they didn't even want to say, well, damn, I'm going to miss seeing her play. They did that shit because they're trying to get votes to a certain group or audience of people. Hey, I freed one of your people
yesterday.
I want to fucking vote. And I'll give you that one juicy
corner.
So, right. So, the election's right around the corner. I noticed, shout out to California. Y'all getting reparations. Shout out to the whatever group. Y'all got Britney back. So, don't think they give y'all this because they want to. They're just like, hey, we need to get the votes by any means necessary. That's all it is. They didn't really give a fuck about this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. It's not like y'all go say, oh, man, tell me what team does Britney play right now in 3 seconds. Nobody watches.
Mercury's.
You know that because you did the research. Shut up.
I watch WNBA and I go to the Las Vegas.
Well, nobody watches that. Bro, if y'all watch, fucking high school stadiums are more filled than goddamn. How y'all say 2 different goddamn teams? You said Mercury, they said the Spartans.
No, she played for the Mercury's, bro. Y'all tripping. Now y'all go sound stupid.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, I got a better chance telling you who's the best at Fortnite than this motherfucker, man. Like, nobody knows.
I'll hold the L. Yeah,
obviously me, motherfucker.
Hey, that's 2 times today that you got an L. One from BMT and one from me. Because you older than
I'm just saying, dude, like, ladies, I don't agree. Like, y'all need to start speaking up saying, yo, like, this man does not mind seeing dead women at all. Britney, no. One person does not circumference the mass. I'm sorry, y'all. This is we let go of very dangerous. Y'all want to see. Give him 1 to 2 years to get his shit back together. Y'all gonna see. The world is gonna feel this man again.
I actually get into how dangerous I actually want to get into how dangerous this man is to give these people a little perspective. So, I think you said BNT, your fleet went after him a few times. You said that, or what did I hear?
Yeah, we went after him. We went after him in Africa and got down in the Middle East. Nigga, this dude is hard to get, bro.
Okay.
People will die for this dude.
This dude, bro. So imagine being the man that put this man away, though, and getting a phone call saying that he just got let go after all your hard work. So DA agents who helped put Victor Bout behind bars slams Brittany Griner swap. We couldn't even get two people for the world's most notorious weapons trafficker. So he got a phone call from one of his agents and asked him, did he get the news? And he was like, what news? And Pasquarello is the person. He responded, the news turned out to be the undoing of one of Pasquarelli's proudest achievements from his tenure as a regional director with the Drug Enforcement Administration. The U.S. had released the notorious Russian arms trafficker who Pasquarello helped take down 14 years ago with audacious sting operation. Victor Bout, the so-called merchant of death, and the inspiration for the 2005 Nicolas Cage film Lord of War. If y'all haven't watched that movie, I suggest you go watch it. It'll give you a little bit of insight. Is who Russia received back from the U.S. on Thursday in a prisoner swap for American basketball star Brittany Griner. Bout, 55, was serving a 25-year sentence in Illinois federal prison on charges of providing weapons to terrorists and conspiring to kill Americans. Imagine getting a phone call like that and hearing that all your hard fucking work has been let go. And on top of that, he did time over there first and then got extradited here in 2016. We've only had him since 2016 in America prison. You feel me?
Yeah,
so he ain't even put in half the time he was supposed to for what he did. Like I said, watch the movie Lord of Wars. I watched that when I was little, when it first came out. And
I just thought about this.
Yeah.
If you help put this man behind bars and you're still out of the U.S., you might want to get your ass back, bro. I'm pretty sure this man's gonna be coming after every last one of you motherfuckers.
Straight up, a man like that.
I'm just being honest, dude. Yeah. Now's a good time to resign and get your ass back to the U.S., dude. I'm pretty sure this dude got the hit list for you all, you motherfuckers.
So, like right here, third paragraph from the top, it says Victor Bout has been international arms trafficking enemy number one for many years. Not one, not two, not three, but number one for many years, aiming some of the most violent conflicts around the globe, said Pret Bahara, the U.S. attorney in Manhattan. Bro, this dude is responsible for supplying weapons to mercenary tribes, some to the government, some to Russian government. Like, he has, in the movie, he says he doesn't pick sides. He only sells to niggas with money. Like, he don't give a fuck where you come from. And that's dangerous, bro. That's like a motherfucker playing both sides of the field. How can you trust a motherfucker like that? Good. And then he was living on American soil doing all this.
Makes you wonder also, like, how many of them he's given to, like, fucking the mercenary groups that have, like, the child soldiers and shit in Africa, too. Like, you remember that Comey shit?
You see those two pictures at the bottom? That's exactly what those two groups was.
Well, have you ever seen the movie Tears of the Sun?
Yeah,
I have not.
That's a pretty gritty movie with Bruce Willis.
I need to watch that again. That's a good movie.
Yeah, he sold to that type of group. That's how infamous he is. Like, the motherfuckers that take women and lop off their nipples and in the Congo that be torturing other people, those are his best purchasers. I'm telling y'all, dude, this motherfucker sells to like the most evilest of people, bro.
Look at this dude.
Hold y'all, bro.
Hey, so this dude posted on Facebook. He said, sadly, if many of us was prisoners, we wouldn't give a damn who you trade for as long as you get us out. But me personally, I would feel some type of way if I found out it was a prisoner named the Merchant of Death. Because even though my family would be happy, future victim families of this criminal's wrath won't. Brittany Griner versus Victor Bout. God bless the Marines that's still there as a prisoner of war. I know he has to feel some type of way fighting for his country just to be passed over on this trade. And then he literally commented back in his own post and said, now that I think about it, we just traded a damn near Marvel supervillain to a country we may possibly go to war with.
Pretty much.
He literally is the fucking Mandarin from Tony Stark's Iron Man 3.
No, more accurately, he's Ulysses Claw.
Don't do that. That's my name. We're not gonna do
Nice
that.
play, Tom. Nice play. I can't.
I'm a
Tap in.
I watched fucking Black Panther.
My name is Ulysses, bro. So
Good
I
job,
feel
brother.
some type of way about that nigga, bro. My name is Ulysses. If y'all don't
Sorry,
know,
bro.
Pop your collar. Pop it.
Thomas did that one very smooth. I'm not even mad at him.
I respect that. That was smooth. I like that segue over there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I would like to say
I
you might
think
do a
that.
little bit of both. You feel me? The man, because unlike Ulysses Claw, the man can actually live lavish, and bro was living lavish. Like he was living lavish.
Oh,
Bro,
hey, Claw was too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was living
Boy
good.
had a grill in his mouth. Boy came out with a mixtape.
he only did that in the MCU and comic book.
Yeah, he was able to buy a fucking dope ass arm cannon. Like he didn't get to use the bitch more than once, but still, like it was cool.
Yeah, the boy.
Like he basically had fucking Stark tech on his body.
Yeah, Wakanda tech. Fuck
Wakanda
Stark
tech.
tech. Nigga,
Yeah.
Wakanda
I mean,
tech.
basically Stark tech. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was Wakanda tech, it would have been better.
I
By the
would
way,
probably
have y'all
say-
heard the theory? Have y'all heard the theory that in Iron Man 2, the element that Tony created to put in the words
arc
are escaping me, but the fucking
Arc
the arc reactor, that the element he created was vibranium,
How would
and
he
that's
have-
why it was able to be sustained for longer.
That's dope.
Interesting.
You gonna have
Yeah,
to send
he
me-
accidentally,
send me
not
that,
accidentally,
bro.
he created a little bit of vibranium in a lab, and
Ain't no
it's,
fucking way.
Please send me that.
think about it though.
It sounds
I would
good.
say- I would have to see that.
I literally watched all of that.
Exactly. I'm going with he said.
I would have
I'll
to
have
say, I would definitely. Now the thing about it is this. I'm gonna say this for people in for us in the U.S. It will not be foreign that if the EU later on wants to sue the U.S. for releasing him, and y'all say, "Well, that's not possible." Oh no, you can sue a country. You can sue them for damages.
You already
Like if
did.
they know that this man is naturally like Putin, like you know what? Here, bro, let me give you some money, give you a jacket, go have fun. So that way, their eyes are gonna be off of me. You do whatever the fuck you want. Y'all gotta understand? We're not gonna run up on Putin. Putin is a world power, just like China's a world power. World
He is
powers
the
have
Prince of Pot.
they have buttons. They have just they for the smoke. It's one thing we're fighting people in the fucking desert that we had superior firepower. Russia has a fucking flamethrower, dude. They don't mind fighting back. Like they're for that type of smoke. So let's say like they say, you know what? We're using hypothetical, like BMT, you set Khan loose on Juffy and Thomas. Well, guess what? Juffy and Thomas's kids can say, yo, you set that upon us. We're suing. You only knew that was a dangerous motherfucker. And you let him out there in the world. That's like the police setting free a pedophile. Motherfucker, why would you put him back in the community with us? So either A, we gotta kill him up for ourselves.
Every fucking day.
You see what I'm saying?
Google right
So
now.
then at
And
that
then
point, that's
they go out, fuck a bunch of kids, and then they release a blockbuster movie.
So it's definitely something that's going to come back, that's going to ripple back to it. Don't know when. Probably after like fucking Marvel fourth phase, or who knows what the fuck this motherfucker will
We
be.
in 5th phase, 4th phase. Over.
Shit. Well, we were looking at fucking Earth's fourth phase. Are we in fourth?
No, we in 6. What y'all talking about?
Are we in
No, we in
six?
5.
We're at 6 already.
5. No,
Nigga, I
we're
could
in
have
5.
sworn. Bro,
No,
I could have.
Somebody pull it up.
Wakanda Forever was literally the end of phase 4. When Ant-Man
Oh,
dropped,
man.
that would be the start of phase 5.
Because when they gave me the hat at Comic-Con, it said 6. So I don't know.
And that's 6. You can Google it right now on your phone.
Like I said, all I'm saying is right now, well, I probably would rather have dealt with the assassin being let loose than the goddamn motherfucking warlord of death. But hey, who am I? I'm retired now.
I need a nigga to do their time. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's too many black people doing their time. They
I was just saying that in our conversation. That hey, some
they
people,
gotta do their time.
I said no. I said to Juicy. Juicy go hold to it. I said the same way as they still got the Panthers still in federal prison. I'm sorry, Brady. You could sit your ass there too. Don't want still sitting there. We said that. We talked like that.
We did, and I said I agree with you 100%.
Right.
The only difference is for their outlook, they're on American soil, so we're the one holding them high, and they're not going to take accountability for their own actions. We know that. We've seen that for over the years. You feel me?
But see, now, to be fair, now here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing about that. A lot of the Panthers didn't even break the fucking rules. They did. Literally, if y'all, I shit y'all not. If y'all looked up what they did, they got arrested on bullshit stuff.
Facts.
That was it. Like it was just you went to a meeting.
Most of them should be released because half of those charges or those cases or those laws or whatever have been depleted and they're no longer even active. And still haven't released
now the thing about it now, the death dealer himself, that motherfucker should never see the light of day. That's the motherfucker you put in like a silo, Mr. Silo, and that's where he dies in. Like you should have just did him like Biden and just say, hey, we took him out of sea and put him down.
Yeah, the last motherfucking light he should ever see is the fucking muzzle flash before the bullet goes through his skull. That's about it.
Like that should have been his light day. Now, Brittany, I would have been fine. We said, hey, we'll give you like what? How much money she has? Well, Russia will give you all her money. You give us her back. All right. I mean, that could buy y'all a new truck with you. You know, whatever it is. I mean, fine. But I can tell you right now, Putin don't give a fuck about America getting angry that they had Brittany. They really did. Putin doesn't. If the world don't turn against that man and he didn't give a fuck, y'all think he gives a fuck about us complaining on social media? I can promise you that dude is not losing no sleep. That man is an ex-KGB spy. That man
he trying to bring that old school NATO shit, that Joseph Stalin era back. I just was reading about that shit, bro. He's trying to bring that Joseph Stalin era back. Y'all, he don't give a fuck about nobody. He kill his own people. He don't give a fuck.
Well, that's how the best way how you deal with a Putin is to leave Putin alone. I'm being honest. Just don't fuck with him. I'm caught in my line. That's the best way how you deal with Putin. Nobody goes to Russia unless you're a tourist. You don't go over there.
Yep, historically speaking, that's entirely right. You leave him the fuck alone, let it fall apart from the inside.
And then what's so crazy, you know what always baffled me, bro, along the way? America don't know how to mind their motherfucking business.
I was just about to say that. Bro, that's why you heard me on I was getting ready, bro. I was just going to say
problems on our own continent, and we worried about what the fuck is going on over here. Man,
right. Well, y'all got Brittany.
But that's why I be trying to tell y'all, bro, like, America has been capitalizing off of other people's wars for a long fucking time. It don't even be our wars. They be profiting, selling arms, and other things that they fucking
It's do. That Warhawk shit.
I'm not gonna say what else. But...
Call me Joanna, man.
No, you're talking about Brittany. Brittany, bro.
Oh, I was about to he said
He's disrespectful.
Hey,
not Joanna, man.
Chris, am I lying though? For years and decades, bro, we've been concerned about shit that has nothing to do with us losing soldiers, innocent soldiers, especially, bro. We lost Vietnam War. That was the first time that ever sparked into my mind because I used to watch a lot of black movies that had to do with soldiers coming back from the Vietnam War. It'd be people over there, the Vietnamese, telling black people, "Why are you even here? This not even your battle. They doing y'all. They trying to do us right now, like how they did y'all already."
Yeah, just how Muhammad Ali said that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna go to another foreign country and kill other poor people when y'all won't even fight for me right here at home.
Nothing for me, to me,
right here at home. Now, and also that's another point I wanted to bring up, but we got distracted was when BMT brought up the fact that what she said about the country and all that shit. She was doing that out of protest, out of what happened to another black person who was killed by police officers. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like this person is just outright disrespecting and talk about the country. It's called protest. We wouldn't say the same thing if we were talking about Kaepernick and like you just said earlier. You just said that you were speaking up for who's our boy? The dude the basketball player that's under fire right now.
Kyrie
Kyrie, you just brought up Kyrie earlier in the conversation, BMT. So you can't say that you're pro Kyrie and then get on Brittany Griner, bro. It's just you can't do that.
Right. You want me? Okay, I'm glad you brought that to me. Okay,
You can be pissed about the actions and the issues that the country represents without hating the fucking country as a whole.
So
100%, yeah.
So here's the thing about it. And I'm glad you brought. That's fine. You can have your opinion on that. If I have a complaint with a group or affiliation, I'm not going to use that. Like I could I used to like when Kaepernick had his ordeal with the NFL. He took his knee of silence and everything. Fine. And after that, he said, hey, okay, he took his check and he bowed out. They're like, no, he's coming. No, listen, bro. You got your money. You did your whatever movement. Then after that, it just started getting crazy. He started telling people, you can't do this, you can't do that. Hold on, nigga. You got your bag. Shut the fuck up. Step to the side. You're doing something totally different than what we're talking about. Now you're talking on, and now you're speaking ill. When he started wielding that Chavez shirt, that pissed off a lot of people in Florida. I know, but I got a cousin that like, what the fuck did that dude wearing a Chavez shirt? Like some people jump on talking points, but they don't know fully the full grasp of what you understand what I'm saying. Get on board with that, and that's fine. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you want to speak on something like okay, I get LeBron was talking about China, but then after a while, some stuff happened in China, and then LeBron got, I think I spoke put my foot in my mouth. I'm like, yeah, LeBron, like, do your research first, then speak on it, bro. Like, then speak on it. I don't give, like, it's fine to speak on something. I'm never going to be against, but we're human. We're allowed to feel. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, understand that, like, oh, Butcher, if you ever want to come on my platform, bro, I'll walk you on my platform, bro. I don't do little typing wars. You can come on my platform, bro. I'll give you a full on audience, bro.
Come on,
He must not know who I am. Saying all black
Tap in.
Right.
Right.
I don't do the little typing war. I do. You can come on up there.
He said, "Twitter fingers turn up."
Okay, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna do it too.
Give my channel. Now the thing about it is this.
I'm gonna bring him on here.
Oh, okay. Now the thing about it is, here's the thing about it. A lot of black athletes speak on shit and don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they do it.
Chuck, motherfucker.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, like, you should be able to like have an opinion on something without being able to write a fucking dissertation on the shit.
Here's the thing about it is, you can speak your opinion, and I think that's the thing about it. People have a problem when people speak their opinion, but here's the thing about it. When you start to speak, now understand this. I am a black man, and I probably did serve, and I have a lot of dead comrades and brothers. Okay, so I do take how I feel about this country seriously. I don't like the bullshit that it has done to my people. So I was mixed about that. You feel me, Thomas? And you know what I'm saying, Con and Doofy? But also I'm like, yo, bro, if you talk about that of an establishment, you can't ask that same fucking establishment for doggone a bailout. Like that, I'm sorry. Like, even when like, well, your wife didn't know, nigga. You the fucking man. So you and your woman figure out how to do that shit. Don't go to, if I'm not fucking with the next door neighbor, you don't say, well, next door neighbor, me and my wife are having problems. No, nigga. We were just talking shit about you. Now you're gonna own that shit. Now you're gonna own it. So I'm sorry. I know people don't like that shit, but that's just how it is. Like, if I have a problem with the military, guess what? You know what my NCO told me? Then get the fuck out of the military. You don't like the shit. Hey, y'all. Get your fucking papers and get the fuck out. This ain't for everybody. So
I don't know. I think that you could look at it a different way. I think that addressing specific systemic issues, but then like asking for help from it is a lot different from being like talking mad shit and then expecting them to turn around and help you. Because like, for instance, like with the example you used, like you're over at your neighbor's house and they kick their fucking dog, and you're like, dude, don't kick your fucking dog. What are you doing? Like, that's fucked up. Don't kick your damn dog. But then, like, somebody's trying to break in your fucking house, and you go, yo, neighbor, can you like call the fucking cops? Someone's in my house trying to break in. Like,
Turn your
That's
camera
different.
up.
Yeah.
Come dog walk.
It's like, I don't like that you kicked your fucking dog, but I got a goddamn intruder in my house. Can you call the police, please?
Yeah, y'all think I got three months.
There's a difference
Got
there.
your screen lock?
No, but see, here's the thing about it. You're talking about that. We're looking at that of you're acting in the same system that you were talking about. You're acting for that of the same system that you're talking about, that you're complaining about, to bail you out, that you say is validly that's corrupt. Now, that to me is a no-go because you're looking for something to save you that you're saying is corrupt. I don't understand you. This is why I'm looking at it differently.
I think more
You can't see this is that entitlement.
My thing is, I look at that in this aspect. It's more so she stated her opinion on how she felt about the government, and now that something happened, what it was like, all right, prove me wrong. Prove me that y'all ain't a piece. Prove to me you ain't. That's like a girl and her dude. Say you accusing your dude of being a piece of shit. He used to cheat all the time and do all this fuck shit, but still come home and act like he love you, tell you these sweet lullabies and shit. And finally he decided to change, but he just speaking. He not showing it. And so, you know, you go and you do something, and you be like, all right, now show me that you not what I think you are. Show me you're not what you showed me that you know, are capable of time and time again of letting people down. I think that's more so what that was.
Okay.
And on top of that, though, like you talk about entitlement, like this is the motherfucking country you live in. The government's supposed to protect you. That's their fucking job.
And
you pay fucking taxes to these motherfuckers. They're supposed to take care of you.
I don't like when people be trying to tell me that I'm supposed to protect them. I'm gonna be for real.
No, I don't mean you as an individual or like you.
Don't say serve and protect.
Yeah.
I will tell you right now, as a soldier,
serve and protect, right?
We gotta have panel petties.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you as a soldier should protect me. I'm saying the American government should have my best interests in mind if something happens with me overseas.
That shit out the way. I'm gonna get that shit out the way.
Yeah.
If my motherfucking check or my shit don't come, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all got going on. Let my shit not show up on the first 15. I can promise you that picture shit goes out the window. That's what most soldiers.
You go AWOL, your ass a wrap. It's a wrap.
That shit don't no it don't. They gotta
go AWOL
and they don't honor their shit. Okay, you trying to tell me, and I'm the person that been there overseas when our motherfucking paychecks did not hit, and guess what?
I'm not saying what you went through is wrong. I'm saying if you go AWOL, if you get honorably discharged, it's a wrap.
All black. Time out. Hold on 1 second. Before y'all go at it. Matter of fact, nigga, we already had BMT versus
I don't need to
versus we can do that, but hold on.
Listen, but he trying to tell. First of all, I'm trying to say, but I got questions. Are you even a vet?
Hold on, nigga. Damn, nigga, wait, nigga. All right,
hold on.
This dude.
This is what I'm trying to say. Look, you saying that, right? But me and you both served in the military. When Trump, the nigga that you brought up, when we went through that fucking segment of when we were not getting paid, we still were not allowed to leave. We still was not allowed not to work. Niggas still show up at 05 in the morning and still was working in the military. There was a period of time that we were not getting paid. So don't sit here and make it seem like, oh, niggas don't get paid. We just gonna quit. Just
wait, did I say? Hold on. I'm about to click you on that.
TapN.
Yeah, so niggas got morals.
You don't gotta do that. Listen, you ain't gotta do that bravado. You ain't gotta do that little bravado shit. But we're talking on the real shit. I've actually been. But I know. First of all black. Have you even served?
No, but I come from a military family.
No. I ain't asked you what you come. Actually, did you serve?
I just told you my answer. I said no, but I come from a military family.
Okay. So let me explain it for you. Let me explain it by that of a contract, how the military works. Okay. But I'm gonna easily do this. So when they violate that of their arbitrary contract with that of I'm required to, put on my uniform and that of do my duties. But if they are not taking care of that of my family or my needs, then guess what? The soldier's needs come first. So if my needs and like, hey, I'm not getting paid and I can't take care of my baby or my child, but you still can come in, I'm not doing jack shit. and I dared them to actually take me there, I would take that shit to JAG and I'll sue the fuck out of them. I'm telling you that because I've already had soldiers under my command that had that same issue. And when I told them that, they said, hey, my pay didn't come in. Where's my $1,700?
You're morally obligated to advocate for pay rights in any system. That's not moral. It is moral. It's like what Craig just said. It is moral. Craig just said.
No. You're talking to me. No. You're talking to me. We're having this verse battle with me.
Yes, I'm going to quote Craig. Okay, that's okay. You can use quotes. Craig just said, during a period when people were not getting paid, due to their moral obligation, they didn't care. They still served.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad you said that.
So that means it was a moral obligation. Yours is different. That's okay.
No. It wasn't. Okay. So I'm glad because I see you're swimming in depths that you don't understand. So.
Holy, counter the point. Don't deflect.
No. I'm helping you.
Debunk the point that I just brought up.
I'll let you talk. So
yeah,
let me talk. All right. So when it comes to that of the soldier, that's why I gave you the example. The soldier reported, "Hey, I have not been getting my due pay." That I swore I do my binding of the contract. You do yours. I'm not doing shit until you take care of this issue. Well, guess what? You're gonna get AWOL. You're gonna get AWOL. You're going to the break.
No. See, you're misconstruing.
Oh, no. Wait. I'll let you talk. Hold on.
Yeah, if you're saying I said something wrong, I'm gonna correct it.
Did I say you?
Yeah, you misquoted me. You misquoted.
I didn't say you. So you chill, dude.
Where'd you get the AWOL quote from?
Well, I can say AWOL if I want to. I can say AWOL, or you can go to the break. I can say that. Well,
and those are two different instances.
All black. If you was in the military, you would know this lingo, but you're not in the military.
I just said there's two different things.
But you're not in the military. That's what I'm saying. Like
me not being in the military doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Trying to educate a person that's not done this into something. I know.
This be them army elitists. Like, just because you served means you have more knowledge. It's not obtainable knowledge.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Okay,
I'm asking you, is it obtainable knowledge to civilians?
Is it attainable knowledge to civilians? Yeah, I mean, you can look it up.
So that means that I have no plausible way of knowing what you're saying because I didn't serve.
Well, you didn't serve, so you wouldn't know. A lot of let me help you with this.
You just contradicted yourself.
I'm helping with all black. I'm helping with this. So there are things in the service that if people properly knew about how to properly word their contracts, when they joined the military, they probably wouldn't have gotten fucked over. But because they didn't ask for certain things, if you don't ask for it when you're signing your contract, then they're not going to tell you. If you don't know the right things, what to say, then you're not going to know. I'm telling you, because some soldiers, they won't get paid and they will still come faithfully. Versus some soldiers, I haven't got paid. I'm going down there to the unit. I'm going down there to headquarters. And I'll say, hold on. You said they would get AWOL.
What you want to make for like our pass?
Okay, go ahead.
No. I'm saying so I know when I'm passing or when you're passing.
You want to know what's the pass?
I'm saying, bro, like, how will I know? Like, give me like a sign or something so I know when you're passing. I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm gonna let you go.
Just you can go. You say you can go. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh no. Well, I guess it just goes back to what I was saying at the beginning. It's like we're talking about the differences between moral obligations. Some people will advocate for, like you said, better contracts, better all that stuff, and there's some people who will put up with it until it gets fixed by the system itself. You personally felt morally obligated to advocate for your rights, which is okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. So the thing about it is the system will not correct itself unless other people know to do that. How do we know this? We can bring up that of the court documents of sexual assault charges and rape, as well as racism done in the military, as well as hazing. Now, people thought that was something normally that's what they do in the service, or take you behind the woodshed, or literally that certain people could do sexist or say inappropriate things, or if you were of a
detracted,
certain type. Hold on. If you were of a certain type of belief system, then hey, you just had to suck it up. Or how they say, don't ask, don't tell. However, certain people said, hey, we have certain constitutional rights that you are infringing upon. Even though I am a soldier and I am part of the government, you still are infringing upon my right, as well as destroying that of my psychological mentality, and also, well, fuck that. You're a soldier. They say soldier on. In other words, you will suck up the abuse as a person, and you'll deal with it because you're a soldier. Not thinking of the ramifications of what it will do to that of the individual. Being that they did that, a lot of soldiers had PTSD, trauma, they got physically hurt, raped, been killed on base for miscellaneous incidents and stuff. These things happen, and people thought, well, that's just something that happens. No, dude. They actually started having when people said, fuck, I'm not going to keep doing my job until these things get answered. So I've had that happen to me, whereas to somebody threatened me and said, oh, Johnson, you're a big dude. You can handle that. Don't worry about that. No. We're overseas. The dude said, listen, if he got his chance to shoot me, he will take the shot. Fuck that. I'm not getting in trouble with this motherfucker. So I went down there, brought up my witness. They said, well, how can we know? I said, dude, I got 2 witnesses. What the fuck? Oh, shit. It is. So, wait, that did happen? Yeah. He's also threatened other soldiers as well as the interpreter. He wants to shoot people. So guess what? He got arrested. But we could have gone on and say, well, because he's the E6, he's allowed to act the way he acts because we're a minority, a black, 2 Mexicans, and a fucking Afghan. No, we said, fuck that. We're not cranking up this truck until this motherfucker gets the fuck out.
I'm saying you deflecting though.
That's not deflecting. That's actually answering. I mean,
you are. Remember when we started?
Hold on.
You just went. So remember where we started. It started from you saying contracts and advocating for stuff that's detrimental to your health to constitutional rights. Like those are 2 separate things.
Constitutional rights, right?
2 separate things. Our argument stemmed from you having an issue with the contract and the pay.
Okay.
We're not talking about none of the other stuff.
So you're saying that it's okay to abuse that of the soldier?
When did I say it's okay? I just said it's okay for you to advocate.
No. Okay, so what are you pushing for? What are you pushing for?
I wasn't pushing for anything.
Okay, so you don't have nothing to say.
You said I can't understand these terms, and then you said I don't know. You went off on a tangent, my boy.
Like, you've been talking a lot of shit all day. I need you to pick a side for once. Like, don't pussy out. Pick a side on what you're standing on.
What's your argument?
Okay, so my argument is this. If the motherfucker violates that,
what is that?
Anything against that of the well-being of the soldier does not have to obey that general order.
In the form of a
general
contract? In the form of a
contract? No. Hold on. Wait.
Constitution.
Let's ask this question. Do you know the 3 general orders? Do you know your first 3 general orders?
You're deflecting again.
No. Answer the question. Do you know the general orders?
I just asked you to tell me what
you know the general orders.
You're asking questions.
Do you know the general order? Like, it's like you just don't have.
I just asked you to tell me what your argument is, and you're asking me.
Are you just here just to be up?
Are you going to tell me what your argument is?
No, I just told you. Like, I need you to start speaking up.
What's your argument?
Like, nah, man. Like, right now, you don't have no fucking standpoint.
Because you don't have an argument.
Listen, dude, why the fuck did y'all pull up a dude that doesn't even understand the 3 general orders?
You can't restate your argument.
First of all, look at the 3 general orders.
Can you restate what is your argument?
If you're going to talk, man, look up the 3 general orders, man.
So you don't have an argument.
So this motherfucker don't even know the 3 general orders.
Is it hard to tell me what your argument is?
Well, I come from a military family. Did they even tell you anything?
Because I don't have to explain myself.
Like, why do y'all bring up these non-whimsical
You
deflect.
Like, we went from
God, man, this is why I hate
then
talking
we went to the contract. Then we went to constitutional rights. What is it? What is your argument?
Okay, so
agreed.
Yeah, we need to move on, man. This ain't going shit nowhere, man. Like,
you lost your argument. I know it's so.
Like, yeah, like this dude don't got nothing on. Come on, man.
What we talking? All right. We gave y'all that little time. Thomas and Con, y'all bring y'all black asses back in here.
God damn, dude. Y'all
I have a black ass.
Why you bringing non-veterans around me, man, on this shit, bro? Like,
y'all just gave this nigga a black card.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, Thomas, you got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Everybody got a black ass at one point, whether it's out or it's in the pants. The motherfucking dark.
Man, I was born black. My mama beat the black off me. That's what it was.
First general order, I will guard everything within. Con, read what you said.
First
That's
general
crazy.
order.
He
Will guard everything within the limits of my post and quit my post only when properly released. Second general order. I will obey my special orders and perform all my duties in a military manner. Third general order. I will report violations of my special orders, emergencies, and anything not covering my instructions to the command of the relief.
So can I ask a question?
Orders that you learn as a military soldier. Now
that's the first. Now, Con, is that not the first thing you learn? Right? That's the first thing you learn, right? No, you're not even a vet, so you don't get no say in this shit. So we got we wasting our time. I wasted my time talking with a motherfucker that I understand the psychology. Then I backed out and let them have the psychology. I understand when me and you have our sports talk, but the nigga don't even have any kind of military grounds to talk on. I said, well, whatever you want to talk about. What the fuck, dude? Like, are you rubber man? Like, talk on something. Have no argument. Like, they just start get the fuck out of here, man. You wasted my damn 30 minutes. Like, God,
you see how upset you are?
All right, all black.
I'm upset that I literally talked to somebody that don't know nothing.
So my question was, you heard what the first order was. Did Craig just drop in there? Did the first order not support exactly what I said?
Nigga, you don't even know the general.
The general orders that you're quoting literally support what I said.
Here's the thing. Like, this is how goofy these niggas sound. He's like, you sound contradictory. But here's the thing about it. If an NCO were to give you an order, right? Let's say Thomas is a
you see how he bringing in this other stuff the most, right?
You're right, but I'm have to shut you to shut the fuck up. Okay, so listen up. If somebody gives you an order and it violates that of your humane rights, you can tell them, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that. If somebody say,
Craig,
hey,
drop them,
get in that truck. No, don't call Craig. Craig's a fucking bet. He's not taking up for your ass. Fuck
nigga, listen to what I'm saying. You're not even listening.
So you wanted
not
this
even
shit.
Listening.
Keep your fucking eyes on me, my nigga. Hey, but I definitely want all the smoke. I'm like this. I'm a whole fucking demon. Right
this is getting too fucking heated. We need to move on. This is getting too much.
You need to go to your fucking.
Hold on.
Because I can press them easy.
Y'all keep muting me on this shit.
I'm trying to do both of y'all at the same time. You just keep unmuting yourself before I get to him.
Hey, bro. I'm off for the violence. I don't give a fuck. This movement side gonna sneak this all night. Fuck him.
All right, look.
And I said that
you misinterpreted my tone through text. That's on you.
All right, look. People, Con, please take over now because we got to get off of here. I like that, but
right, I'm right. Yo, fuck you.
No, stop unmuting yourself.
No, I don't give a fuck, man.
I'll put you on timeout in a minute.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, no, I love it. We'll let y'all keep going if we have time. We're reaching our mark. That's why the thing listed out when y'all was talking. So we have to end it. But hey, we will be back. We will be back. Hey, I appreciate you coming on, All Black. I appreciate you coming, give your feedback. BMT always appreciate you coming on, man. I appreciate you. If y'all don't know, BMT is the one that kind of put this episode together. It was his idea because we were skipping today.
Exactly.
We appreciate him for that. Shout out to my boy Thomas for coming in at the last minute, bro, and giving his opinion as always and doing a great fucking job. We hella appreciate all three of y'all.
You earned your black card, my G.
Fuck yes!
You only got a black
Thomas showed up at the last minute and got the black card, bro.
That's crazy.
That's how you do it, man. You gotta see me in the. You gotta see me in Universal Cats, man. I'm the wigger.
That kind of would have counted against his black card. You feel what I'm saying?
And I'm about to max that bitch out.
We still gonna check that Iron Man reference, Thomas. We still gonna check that Iron Man reference. Now I gotta go watch the fucking movie.
Hey, I definitely please send me where you found that at. I'm gonna have to go look.
Man, it's been fucking forever. I'll try to see if I can find it. But I mean, like, think about it though. Like, how cool would that shit be if it was like Tony Stark fucking created vibranium in his basement and shit?
Fire, bro. That'd be a whole nother story, bro.
It would tie shit together really well too.
We're gonna do a theory episode one of these days, man, for sure. Leave
Fuck yeah.
comments. All right, everything. All Black. Tell the people where they can find you at, where they can follow you at. Give them your information, what you got going on right now.
Fuck these niggas. Shit, I'm just All Black. I'm on the book, man.
As is, huh? All right, BMT. Tell them where to find you at again, man.
It's your boy BMT. If you want to find me, you can always find me Mondays at the Locker Room Talk, Tuesdays Culture Watch with Hollywood and say. You can also find me on my channel. I run 4 channels right for YouTube content creators. I do a whole assortment of shit. I definitely had a good time doing this shit with Khan and Jufi. I think we wrote this episode up a few days ago.
Yesterday.
It actually went better. It actually went better. Like
then you
like
lost.
No. I mean, no offense, but I had you looking goofy as fuck. Like
no,
you
were
fucking.
I'm gonna give
okay, moving on.
Don't worry, look, we ain't even about to
go.
Moving
on.
Stay on the book, Eeyore.
You should have just
Thomas
stand down, man.
Tell them where to find you.
Hey, it was fine.
Even though I know what you about to say, Thomas, but just still tell them where to find you at, man.
Nah, I'm gonna retire that joke. I've already done it twice. But you can find me on Universal Debates. I'm currently still running that tournament from the last time you guys saw me. We're on the last 2 matches. We are at the finale of the losers bracket between Link and Uncle, and whoever wins that faces Storm, who has so far been undefeated in the top bracket. So whoever wins, huh?
Nobody can't beat Storm.
She's kicked the ass of everybody.
The vote, bro. So they vote.
It's all fan votes. It's all fan votes, is what it is. Yeah, it's not like who could beat up who shit. It's just entirely like popularity contest. But damn. Yeah. I don't know if you knew about it, but like the whole draft on that was it was Dungeons and Dragons classes. So everybody drafted based on like what the classes were and shit like that. I drafted her for Druid, and she has not lost a single fucking match.
Y'all can find the details as well for what he's talking about on episode 10 of Versus Talk, the first Versus Talk, not the second one. He gives a vast detail of the whole thing. So please check out our episode Versus Talk 1, and you would know exactly what he's talking about.
I was in the chat. Y'all saw me all in the chat.
Yeah, you were
in the chat. We got to bring you in on the next Versus one, bro. Me and Ju gonna do it versus your Cheshire versus Hawkeye. It's gonna be we're still trying to figure out the dates. We're trying to coordinate everybody. We're actually trying to make this one of the biggest versus debates that's gonna be on social media. 2 slept on characters, man. Me and Ju keep having side conversations, but your boy would normally not give fucking this much time to this shit today, you know what I mean? But I'm sacrificing because I believe in the show, and I love the team that we have coming on, man. So we're gonna try to coordinate and make and keep y'all patience, man. But when we finally come out with the episode, just know it's gonna be fireworks. It's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be funny, and it's gonna be a whole lot of shit talking, bro. So I'm looking real forward to it. And BMT will be there on that episode. We're gonna have him as a referee. Y'all know y'all love him as a commenter, you know what I mean? He has the most spiciest shit to say. Thomas is going to be a judge. Y'all see that he's trying to be fair and impartial. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a couple of
always try.
So, yeah, we got this, bro. Thank y'all for tuning in. This episode really went up. Appreciate you, BMT. All Black. It got spicy, bro. I almost want to say, leave him alone. I'm glad that you tuned in, bro. Hey, any man that is willing to stand on his own 2 instead of Twitter finger and come on here and actually talk their shit, I respect. Regardless of how it went, bro. A lot of motherfuckers be on this space and all they do is
tap in.
And they don't even fucking tap in. They be tapping the fuck out. So I respect the fact that you tapped in instead of being, you know what I mean, soft about it.
Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. All right, Con, bro, tell them where to find you, man, before we
Man,
stay
your
up
boy the
here.
Con, boy KJN_man.510. That's the Bay. Catch me on Universal the Bay. Just catch me on What It Sound Like Podcast. We get your best reviews and interviews. Catch me on BLERD Approved Entertainment on TapN No CapN. Where basically you're blurting. If you're blurting, you've seen it, then what's your opinion, man? Let's get up out of here. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. And it's your boy Strawhead Juicy, man. Let me get mine. It's your boy Strawhead Juicy. At Strawhead Juicy, man. You can find me here, there, and everywhere else like air. You feel me? I'm on Universal Debates group on Facebook. Black Approved Entertainment, bro. I'm on there. You can find me on Instagram on TapN No CapN Podcast as well as Facebook. And yeah, man, we enjoyed y'all, brother. What you had to say real quick, All Black?
Oh no, I was just saying, tell him Craig drop them joints in the chat.
Yes, sir. We're going to drop all that. Y'all tune in next week, man. We're going to try to put something else together for y'all. We appreciate y'all every time. This is actually one of the most craziest episodes we had, bro. The comment section went crazy, man. So if y'all love, I'm going to love everything to come after, man. See y'all in a minute.
With some